Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sorcery and Secrets with What Team Comp. I am your host, Uncommon Guru. Say hi, everybody.
Hello. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a potted plant.
He is, in fact, a potted plant. So we are joined today by a potted plant. The potted plant says hi. We are joined by NPR, otherwise referred to as National Public Radio.
I mean, if he can join Smash Bros, why can't he join?
Don't tempt me. We are joined by Oz, aka do not observe the man behind the curtain, and we are also joined by Paris, aka is there water large enough?
Oh, fuck you.
We love you too.
We're also joined by the elephant in the room, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah, of course. We are missing Emmy, aka the Sweet Bean, but currently they've got some stuff going on that they need to take care of, so obviously we're letting her take care of that. I will be Jaegering Honey for the time being, so if I do anything out of character, I apologize.
Also, just to let you know, NPR, cool it with the Loxodon hatred. They're welcome here, okay?
They're welcome here. It's just, they're the elephant in the room, and we just don't need to talk about them. Stop.
Oh my god.
Stop bringing
Don't
up.
ignore Bruno the Loxodon.
Stop bringing up the elephant in the room. You're embarrassing him.
Go in, boys.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
moving on to the recap. When last we left our intrepid group of heroes on the island of Red Reef Cove, they had made their ways down into the mines after they'd been dealing with a variety of different issues above ground, ranging from a cult that has been wandering the streets, attacking people, to a water spout and genie fighting each other, causing waves and storms. Now, finally moving down underground, they made their way into a tunnel where, upon investigation, they noticed that there are creatures moving about in these undersides. At one point, they actually were able to get into a confrontation with them and take them out before anyone was alerted, and picked up a few of their items along the way. And that was actually where we left off. So, we left off with you guys finishing your victory, as well as looting some of the boxes that these creatures were trying to loot themselves. So, what would you like to do?
I never
Get
just
all
gonna
the-
rest.
Did we get all the boxes?
Yeah, you looked through all the boxes.
I'd like to approach Limey.
I want a short rest.
Um,
Yeah, that's fine with
Shuffle.
me.
Yep, Shuffle is approaching Ymnostra.
No.
You're approaching
Limey.
Limey. Oh, Limey, yes.
Limey.
Limey. I was like, Ymnostra? Yes, Limey herself. I was like juggling the people for a second, like, yeah, she's sitting here. Yep.
I'll point to her gun right down. So what exactly does that do, other than bang?
Oh, this? Kind of pulls it out, turning it over in her hand for a second. I mean, mostly that.
What is the magic, though?
Well, she reaches into onto her belt, and she pulls out a pouch, and she shows it to you, and you see that all across the bag there are runes that have been inscribed and sketched into it. I see.
Does that transfer bullets from bag to gun?
I'm guessing you're breaking up the words with various different voices to get it to
Or no,
mesh.
he writes it quickly, then...
Okay, I was wanting to make sure, because I'm like, he's being very talkative. I'm like, which voices is he doing for this? So he's writing it down. So I just wanted to make sure for point of order, so he's writing it down. Oh, well, yeah. I have to pre-make the bullets first, but when I fire, it sends out the bullet, and then it automatically reloads it. Very useful, but it needs a lot of cleaning afterwards if I use it too fast.
He tilts his head. What do you mean use it too fast, as he writes it down?
If I fire it too often, it can misfire, and well, if it misfires, it takes lots of cleaning to get.
Like he just writes down, oh, like any gun.
Yeah, well, if you misfire and you don't clear it out fast enough, you'll get 2 bullets in there. And if you have 2 bullets in there and you try and fire Hook-handed Joe got his name for a reason.
He nods. Could you make me one?
Me? No. I didn't make this. I maintain it and I upkeep it, but I didn't make it.
Who made it then?
Oh, I was have you ever heard of the Floating Isles?
Have I ever heard
Roll a
of
history
the-
check. I'll say you can make a
okay.
straight roll because it's actually close to where you're from. They're not super
That's
prominent.
that's a 6.
You've heard of them, but it's nah. People blow that way out of proportion. That couldn't possibly be real. She's probably just trying to lie.
Wait. Can I roll with disadvantage? Because I'm
You can roll with
curious now.
disadvantage. Yes.
You said history?
Yes.
Nope.
You've heard that there have been what are called lingering effects, and that supposedly there are several different floating islands, but you thought they were on different planes of existence.
Mm.
I mean, a mountain floating in the sky, that's... No dwarf wants to go there. Right?
Could I try and roll for history?
Disadvantage.
Dwarf wants to go to a floating island. Yeah, that's about right. We barely want to come out from underground.
Yeah, you haven't heard anything about this. This is new information to you.
Huh.
She kind of looks between you all, just like, I'll take that as a no. Well, I kind of turns over
Wanna
the gun
roll
in
for
her
me,
hand.
Chief?
I can roll for you. Still with disadvantage for you, so 1 second here.
Yeah.
And with your upbringing, I'm going to say it's going to be a higher DC, just because it's, just because of the upbringing. History. That's a natural 1. Nope.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, even if it had just been straight roll, it would have been a natural 1. So yeah, nope. This is new information to you. Your eyes are wide open. She turns over her gun in her hand for a moment. She's like,
As soon as she says no in these islands he doesn't know of, he just shrugs and walks away. Like, immediately no longer.
Well, there he goes.
And he's gone.
He'll just go back to polishing his gun. He gives like a slight he gives a Menastra's thank you. Like, so just almost it sounds it's coming out of shuffle, so he means it. But since it's Amnastra's, it sounds so sarcastic.
oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Wait, question? Did I see him give Alex the egg?
Um,
I've seen that.
between sessions, possibly.
It depends if he
allow
took me
it.
aside or if he just walked up and handed it to me.
I'll allow it.
Wait, what egg?
He handed her an egg.
I don't know why.
Master
It
goes
is
up to
trying
shuffle.
time.
The Master goes up to shuffle and like elbows him to get his attention a little bit and is like, "Did you lay that egg?"
As you elbow him, he goes like ah, and as he gets his elbow, and he's like, "Hmm."
Did you lay that egg?
You see, he
Shuffle.
looks silent for a second. He goes, "Yes." Guru, you want to roll a deception check for me?
Right, I'm like, can I insight him just immediately?
If you are
King
wanting to
emoji.
insight him, if you're wanting to insight check him, I'll say go ahead. But if you don't believe him, you don't have to believe him.
Wait, question. Can I have advantage since I would have figured he's a male?
You've never seen any of his parts.
You know, fair enough.
Yeah.
7.
Deception.
And I imagine with the Kinku, it's like,
16.
what the hell is a race? What the hell is a gender? How do you tell a difference with gender between a Kinku without seeing their parts?
Mhm.
Typically their build will tell you.
Typically. But based off that,
There's also
yes, it's the voice is very convincing. It's just one of those things that's just like he might be telling the truth.
Males are also more brightly colored than females, even in crows. If they follow the same basis as birds.
Well, to be fair, Shuffle is like a Vant of black.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, he's like actually kind of like a purplish black, actually, from his picture.
Maybe I should say vibrant instead of more colorful.
Nostra just nods.
Is she still gonna try and eat it?
Alex, can I have that
wait,
egg?
Hold on. One other insight real quick.
Oh, Lord.
Limey's very confused, and
Can I roll inside just for fun with Minnie?
Molly leans over. Yep, she definitely laid that egg.
12.
And leans back.
Alex.
Alex. Shuffle. Molly Mock matched you, but he's playing along.
I'm gonna hand the egg to him, Nostra.
Nostra's gonna try to take a bite out of the egg.
Shuffle, that's it.
Nostra takes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Nostra takes a bite out of the egg.
Definitely needs to be cooked.
Hey, no.
She doesn't swallow it.
Some people eat raw eggs.
Yeah.
My band director does that.
You know, I'm not
Wait,
saying,
actually,
I'm not
no.
saying that, you know, she can't. I'm just saying it's one of those things that this egg definitely needs to be cooked. There's something just.
Oh. Oh yeah,
getting a
because
little
Nostra
aged.
actually has like the tabaxi.
Constitution thing.
Yeah, but it still tastes like it's an aged egg, not quite.
Okay, she spits it. She's like, she doesn't spit it out, but she spits it out not in disgust, but just like gently, and it's like I don't like. It holds the half.
Back into the shell.
No, just on the ground, and she holds the half that's broken and just kind of drops it.
Guess
Shuffle does the my baby scream. From
my baby.
Okay, at this point, I think I can tell that he's full of bullshit because he didn't actually try to stop her.
Yeah.
Like condolences.
Yeah.
Honestly, we love a disaster duo.
Oh god.
So, do we short rest?
Yep, you guys take a short rest. While Shuffle's cleaning his gun, Limey is making sure everything is in order for her gun. Molly Mock is just kind of in the background, like gently poking the creatures on the ground, leaning down, just poking you again, just like.
I wonder if it's edible.
I mean, I personally wouldn't say that it's a good idea. I mean, that's just myself, though.
Nostra's face down on the ground.
I don't think. Well, you know what? Actually, that actually looks quite comfortable. Is that good for your back?
But she knows what
how close to Nostra is Molly right now? Can she reach out and grab his ankle?
She cannot. He's still over in a different. Like he's more towards the center of the area, and you're more towards the side. He will probably move over to you in a little bit, but right now he's asking this from a distance.
As soon as he does that, she's gonna grab his fucking ankle and try to yank him.
I got your ankles, boy.
Are you trying?
You're not going anywhere.
Are you trying to trip him or just hold him there?
Like when you have a cat and it's like on the ground, and you try to walk by and it sticks its paw.
It just
and tries to
grabs?
grab- Yeah.
Okay. You grab his ankle and he just kind of stands there like, guess this is my life now. So, how you doing?
You have obtained a cat.
I noticed.
I hate this. Can we leave now?
We're trying.
We're working on it.
Is there? Question. Is this like the end of the cave we got into, or can we keep going forward?
There's still a path further down.
Let's keep moving.
Alright.
Okay.
Well,
I can have you on back if you don't feel like walking.
I hate this. And then she gets up but keeps going anyway.
Okay.
Or not.
Molly kind of looks at you, shrugs.
You know what I just thought about? Can someone stick their body in a bag of holding, but then keep their head out of it?
I don't think so. I think it's because they're too big that they won't go in a bag of
Gnomes would
holding.
not be too big.
Oh well,
Gnomes
no,
and
no
halflings would
wouldn't.
Here's
Even
the better
some
question.
humans.
Here's the better question. What handhold are you using to keep your head out of the bag?
Basically, your hands are still poking from the top.
So you're trying to basically hold on to it. Your fingers are going to get sore and you're going to fall in at some point.
That or the fucking inside, or like the edge of the bag of holding is just gonna slip in due to your weight.
That's also possible.
You'd have somebody help you.
Some of your weight's gone too.
Technically, there isn't really gravity in the pocket dimension of the bag of holding.
Technically.
Any logic and or non-logic is going to be very complex because we're trying to put
Scott,
someone.
I was thinking like Scott Pilgrim head outside of just the head, like peeking out of Ramona's bag.
See, and the worst part is the way I imagined it is awful because I just imagined someone carrying the bag with the head poking out, gripping the neck and the neck of the bag to keep them up.
To be fair, the
God.
only way that I think that it might be possible is if you have a bag of holding with a drawstring. So
That's
you can
how
just
I imagine most
pull
of
it
them.
around, pull it around their necks. They're like, "Don't worry, I'm fine."
I mean, hey, some characters like having an item that chokes them.
Moving on.
So Tenebris wakes. He gets up from his meditation. Just keeps going.
No worries. So y'all begin continuing down the tunnels. For your own point of reference, I'm going to let you guys do it on the map you guys are currently on. I'm not showing it here just so I can make sure I know the marching order. From top to bottom, just place yourselves in who's in front, etc., etc.
I have a map. Should I refresh?
Tenebris is going to be scouting ahead, so he'll be up front.
Whoops, hold on. I'm going to just move you back to the map you guys were on for the battle
Oh,
last
okay,
time.
cool.
So yeah, just put yourselves
Weird.
on this line. So Tenebris is up front.
I'll be behind him.
Okay.
As I try and... Why do you not let me zoom out? There we go.
Worry, guys. The front line will be.
I don't know why, but I thought you said the front line is Bobia. I couldn't hear shit.
Shuffle's our tank. It'll be fine.
Obviously.
What line am I putting here? Like, where am I supposed to stand?
Should we see where Tenebris is?
Oh, okay.
Right.
Unless you... Is it a straight line or are you scouting ahead again? In PR.
I'm
just
scouting
marching
ahead.
along.
Okay.
But
So we'll
Okay.
say that there's some
this is
distance
just-
between you.
This is just an order. So.
Yeah, this is just so I know who's where. So Shuffle's in front of him, in front of you. Minnie's obviously in the back. Honey will be in the back by Minnie.
My back is cramping up.
Duh, Minnie.
And
Minnie's a good girl.
Minnie's so cute.
put a green dot on Limey so you guys are aware of where she is. So I remember as well.
I don't know why, but you said that and I just imagined Tenebris legit feeding her jerky. Just like during the short break, he's just feeding her bits of food. Why, sleight of hand?
Because he's making sure his stuff's working.
Oh, okay.
He just got back on his computer.
Also, no, I'm on my phone. Fat fingers. Yeah.
Okay.
I was giving you an out, man. I was giving you an out.
No, because I still need to say I was trying to roll stealth.
No worries.
I'm not like gonna laugh or anything. I was just concerned that he may have yoinked something from me.
No, and just because obviously it's fingers and whatnot, I'll say you got the 23 stealth. So yeah, because obviously it's just 5 points less. Anyone who wants to roll stealth may roll stealth.
I will try.
Oh yes. I'm not even gonna bother with
12.
with pass without trace.
Understandable.
Get it.
I
12.
will.
A 12. Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna use pass without a trace.
So you're
and-
using pass
cool.
without trace. Okay, and Oscar got
Yeah.
that. Molly versus stealth.
So what you're saying is Shuffle has a 30.
That's exactly what I'm saying. My
Molly
back!
also has a 23, and Limey has a 38.
Whoa!
You and your bat are connected. Damn.
No, I didn't roll a 23. The fucking bird did.
Yep,
No, it's
shuffle.
every.
I rolled a 13.
Is every creature you choose within 30 feet affected by this?
Yes.
Within that range, yes.
So we're all good.
So as long as
Yeah.
Tenebris stays within that 30 feet of...
I thought he was saying like he was 100
No.
out last time he
Yeah.
scouted.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. I think the choice must be made within 30 feet. I think
And
this established last
I
time.
believe it stays within that radius.
Yeah. So anyone that I see that's 30 feet.
Okay, right.
And stays within
Nearby?
that 30 feet. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to
Okay,
scout
right.
ahead, you would not have passed without a trace, but you can still scout ahead.
Yeah. I mean, my stealth's good as it is, so. And he'd be sticking to the shadows. So I imagine he would have advantage, but that depends, I suppose.
I think for Dawn's rule, shadows add like a +2 to your stealth.
Depending on how much shadows there are. It
I'm
basically
going
makes it
to,
harder for people to see you.
I'm gonna put my my hand on Alex's shoulder. Can you push me back 5 feet so I'm next to her?
Yeah.
And I'll basically say in very cut up language, going to be blind. I'll be looking through Queen's eyes.
Okay.
And Shuffle's eyes just become pools of black, and Queen flies off his shoulders and onto Tenebris's.
She'll put her hand in the small of his back to kind of like usher him forward, but keep him steady.
Are we
Teneb-
cuddling?
Tenebris
Wait.
just looks
No,
at
he's
the.
nice.
Tenebris
No.
looks at the crow. Is it raven or crow?
It's a raven. Shuffles the crow. It's a raven. It looks to you and gives like the Star Wars. Was it what's the pit? Larlac pit. Like just
Sarlacc
nod.
pit.
Sarlacc pit. You know the scene where they like kind of look at each other and nod. That's like the Queen's eyes like kind of close a little bit and just nod.
Just like, we got this. You're looking
doesn't-
through...
I suppose I would know that his shuffles.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're also
I'll
in a
just-
cave where there aren't any other birds, and you only bird
Yeah.
besides Shuffle is Queen. So this isn't like suddenly bird on your shoulder
Suddenly
scaring you.
bird.
Suddenly bird.
Yeah, basically, Queen's orders is because he's gonna be far enough out where he's not within 100 feet. So Queen's orders is, I'm gonna keep looking through your eyes. The second you see any unknown movement, get a good look at it, then fly back to my shoulder.
Which, looking through Queen's eyes is not the easiest, mostly because of the fact that as you're looking through, she does not have dark vision.
Yeah.
That being
I'll actually
said,
can I grab a pebble?
yeah, you can pick up a rock. There's
Basically a
plenty here.
small pebble. I'll get a small pebble big enough to fit in her mouth, cast light on it, so it's like a a bullseye lantern if she opens her mouth.
Tenebris is fucking stealth.
No, her mouth is closed. The light is
Oh,
not.
okay.
So she has
Oh,
it in her
okay.
mouth, almost choking on it to keep it as a bullseye lantern coming
I
from
said
her beak.
small. Yes, she doesn't
I
need
mean-
to breathe.
Yeah, this is
Well,
true.
there's also the fact that, to be fair, birds swallow rocks anyway.
Yeah, no, I know.
Basically, she's just gonna, if she needs to get a good sight on something, she'll like peek open her beak a little bit.
And
I will allow that
Tenebris
because
is very wary now. This is better not reveal me.
and it does last for an hour. It's not a concentration type thing. So yeah, you cast light on it. Tenebris just like looks at it just like no, and then you put it into the bird's mouth, and it just holds it in his mouth. and flies
Technically,
over.
wait, no. To be fair, I did it when he was 100 feet away.
Oh,
He
that's
has
true.
no clue. There's a hidden secret in that.
Right.
That's
All right,
fair.
let's keep going, boys. Let's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So you guys continue heading forward with Tenebris, 100 feet out, just scouting from shadow to shadow. Tenebris, since you're up front, make a perception check.
okie dokie.
May I also?
You are 100 feet back, so I'm going to say no.
He's seeing through
looking-
Queen's eyes. That's why he's asking.
Yep, Queen, yes. I'll allow it then. My apologies, I forgot.
Is it with Queen's vision or my vision?
It would be Queen Vision.
Then
Well-
can you roll it for me? Because I do not feel like having to open another sheet on this phone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Each sheet is a different tab.
No, I like on my phone. I can't even open my tabs. It won't let me. I tried the Google Chrome method. It said "fuck you."
Tenebris, you're going from point to point.
You rolled an 18.
You got, 18 versus a 7. Tenebris, you hear faint sound of trickling water. It's pretty common because you're near the ocean, so it makes sense. Queen also hears this, and peeking up a little bit, they see faint fluorescent light, just very faint, like a dim lighting from further down the tunnel. It's from a split where on one side you see the light and the other side still darkness. So there's a split in the road, one with a little bit of light, one without.
Tenebris is gonna... Wait, what? Does he see where the water is, or just hear
He
it?
hears it.
Okay. He's gonna go to the split in the road and then wait for the others.
Okay. Takes maybe 15 seconds for them to catch up to you. Actually, considering you're not in combat, you guys are moving like 30 feet every 6 seconds. So I'll say less than a minute.
Shuffle described by the time they got up here what this is in loose language. It takes a good. He probably gets done describing it as you get to it, so it takes like a good, 20 seconds to get the words. Crossroads, one's lit, one's not.
Alright, I'm going to assume that light means that would be our exit, but I'm not too sure.
Which path shall we take?
Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Does it look like sunlight?
No.
It looks like torches?
No. It is a faint, teal colored light.
Oh, it looks like some unnatural shit. Okay.
Tenebris is gonna slowly shadow step through and see. Pay close attention to what he sees.
You step in and you see. At first, you see some of the mushrooms from before. They have more of a faint yellow light to them. You see that they're shining a light into some crystals. Those crystals are what are casting the teal light.
Do I see anything else? Or does it just seem empty?
Since you are in a new area, I'll let you have another perception check. Okay. 20 perception check. Looking around, you notice that there are a few things that stand out. Immediately, something that you see. Actually, let me roll for. You can take people with you into your shadow step, right?
I can't take people.
Okay.
But I imagine Queen would just fly.
Yep. Okay. I'll roll for
Yes.
you as well, then.
Yes, because that's not loud. A bird in a cage.
Actually, ravens fly pretty silently.
It still looks like.
Very slight.
I'll roll it for Queen, regardless.
And that's only if there's enough of them. Usually when they take off, it's hardly noticeable. Believe me when I say this, there's fucking ravens that live across my fucking street.
Tenebris, looking around, you see that this room looks like it was it's bigger, similar to the one that you had just gone through, but with a lot more that's kind of dug into one of the walls to create something like a break room area. There's a few tables. There is a stove. There is a couple of crates that look like they've been emptied and overturned. Most of the tables are either on their side or have something cracked into them or broken. There's maybe 2 chairs that are left standing. No blood, so far as you can see, but it looks like this place is in disarray.
He moves back, and he relays this and says, "There is some tables."
By the time you get back, Shuffle's trying to explain it very slowly.
Well, does Queen see as well?
Queen sees this as well. Yes.
Okay.
He's looking through Queen's eyes, and Queen is basically trying to stay on your shoulders. So
Trying to.
It's like it's at this point like you see him feeling around for his note. Like,
would I know where it is? Is it like just out in the open?
It's like it's in his inside of his jacket.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna say, because Alex would, like, try and help him and hand it to him if it's on a satchel, but if it's inside his jacket, I don't know where it is, technically.
Also,
I mean,
Tenebrous and
Tenebrous.
Shuffle both heard a
Yeah.
stronger sound of running water.
there appears to be
Someone's taking a
running
piss.
water.
Two very different responses. Running water? There might be a stream down here. But I know, okay, considering that...
I have a feeling that the miners that we saw back there had their break room around this area.
Let's go swimming.
It can't hurt to explore it. See if perhaps it leads out of here.
I mean, it
Shuffle thinks about going
can
swimming.
hurt, but
Well, it can't hurt, but nothing ventured, nothing gained.
When you say going swimming, Shuffle visibly cringes.
Tenebrous
Shuffle,
is
because
gonna
of this island and these shells, has grown a slight fear of the.
I mean, that's fair.
Tenebrous is gonna say, "Hold on just a second. I can see where the other path goes, if you wish."
Wait, Guru.
Hmm?
I just realized something.
Hmm.
Can I mimic the voice of the sweet old lady?
That's a good question.
Which sweet old lady?
The one that appeared in his dreams.
Yeah, the one that taught me how to make showed me the original idea for a pistol, and Shuffle went, "Nah, that's too subtle. That's too hard."
Right. Technically speaking, with your mimicry, you could. With the fact that it's been maybe a week since then, it wouldn't be the most perfect, but you could attempt to.
Well, what, can I roll something to see? Do I think she would be okay with relaying our little talk? Wait, in that same right, doesn't that mean since Shuffle heard himself in that dream?
Technically speaking, yes, that does mean that he would have heard
Holy
himself in the
shit.
dream.
whoa.
Oh
Whoa.
shit, dog.
You can only mimic what words you've heard, though.
And he heard that in his dream.
He heard
and it
him-
was
yeah, he heard himself
it was
talk.
extraordinarily
I meant,
lucid
like-
dream. Yeah.
No, I meant like only particular words and
Yeah.
sounds.
So only particular phrases from it, but
Yeah.
stuff
Oh
like
shit, dog.
That's nice.
Immediately, Alex's head snapped to look at Shuffle.
This fucking dope. I'm pretty sure there's like the exact words he said when he figured out he could talk.
There.
I just love
Where
that's
did-
the only words he says from now on. This
Oh,
fucking
no.
dope.
Oh,
Here. Shuffle, where did you learn that one?
He points to himself and smiles.
You.
Oh,
So proud of you. He's learning how to talk, guys.
But how did he learn it from himself if he himself can't?
Oh
Powerful.
shit, dog.
Don't underestimate him.
Was
That is right.
You seem like a real nice old lady.
that aimed at me?
You just said it in general.
Yes, it was.
I'm 115. Well, then I guess I am older than you.
You're
Oh,
older
shit,
than
dog.
most of us here.
Don't make me claim seniority.
You can get a
Oh, shit,
discount at a
dog.
bunch of taverns if you do.
I'm pretty sure they'll know the lifespan of a dwarf and that I'm not technically an
Senior
elder.
special. Get an eggs at breakfast.
Best part is this does not bother her.
Eggs.
Maybe we
Eggs.
should go towards the stream
Eggs.
now. And Alex is walking off now that Nostra and Shuffle are just saying egg back and forth.
It's really good.
She's heading to the
Again.
stream like, no.
Again.
Guys, Tenebrous.
Oh.
I
said-
could go round the other path to see where that leads.
He does like the
If you-
pshaw motion with his hand. He goes, "Oh shit, dog!" He starts walking.
If you want to.
towards the river sounds.
She grabs Shuffle. Hang on now. Let's see what's down the path, alright? Go ahead,
No,
Tenebrous.
shit,
Just be
no.
quick, please.
He's gonna be quick.
Okay, so you quickly rush over to
Yep.
quickly peek down that one. Roll a perception check with disadvantage. This one has no light, so it's essentially dim light for you.
Oh, no light. I'll make Queen go in her shoulder and open her mouth.
Oh,
Straight perception roll.
Okay. Oh no!
You
Oh!
weren't expecting this, and you jump a little, and suddenly it's just like all of a sudden you hear the raven go, as suddenly there's an illumination coming from its mouth, and you're just like, what the?
I'm just looking at Queen like, what the fuck?
I just imagine he was just like, ah! It just tries to swat at the bird because he didn't know how to do that.
You're too busy staring at the bird, and this place, it seems like it's traveled some. The bird has light coming out of its mouth.
Oh god.
Okay, can he like wait and then calm down and then try again?
When you calm down and look around again, it's a well-worn path. It's got a different set of tracks. There was a juncture between the two areas. Continues into darkness so far as you can see. You hear the water behind you. You don't hear it ahead.
Can Shuffle try?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
With Queen, of course. Do you need me to roll that for you?
No. Shuffle's just walking in at this point.
Oh, alright.
He did a realization. He's really happy. He's confident in his stealth.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Go ahead and roll that perception.
I think he might be lagging with his phone.
It happens.
I will be right back.
Sorry, the tab's taking a bit to load.
I getcha. Just waiting for it to load up. No worries. Oh, there. Up. Okay.
Jesus
Decided to
Christ.
go with persuasion, medicine, nature.
I see.
Dude,
I see two nat 20s there.
Yeah, but
dude, these fat fingers, dude.
I
It
think
sucked. I'm
The
telling.
first perception roll was a 15.
yeah, the first perception roll was a 15.
Good enough.
You hear the water coming from beside yourself. The area looks like it's very well traveled. You see that there's a minecart at the very edge of the light. Doesn't look like it's moving at all. Just sitting there.
I'll
Besides that,
Just
make sure Groovy's whipped out, and I'll go walk up to that minecart.
I just imagine Shuffle does everything at once.
He's very talented.
His eyes go galaxy.
He has officially reached big brain status.
Imagine that he goes Ultra Instinct.
oh no. He has become Ultra Instinct Shuffle, and on his last roll, he suddenly comes back to reality. But yeah, you pull out Groovy, Queen on your shoulder to light the way for you as you approach. The minecart appears empty. As you kind of look it over real quick, because you've already seen a minecart with a similar situation to this before, you kind of glance down at the wheels and you see that there's a similar sticky substance that has been put on them.
I'm curious. I just take my umbrella and stab in the cart.
Okay. You stab into the cart. Clank. Hit the steel of the cart.
He just makes his umbrella move all around, making sure he doesn't hit anything.
Okay, just
He expects that. sound, and he'll just put an umbrella back and go, hmm. And can you just try to? So basically, they did something to it where you can't be pushed.
With the essentially the sticky substance on the
Adhesive,
tracks
yeah.
is an adhesive, and it slowed down the card to the point that it stopped.
Can I try to collect a sample of that and put it in a vial?
Okay, yeah.
Can you mark on my my sheet strange sticky substance?
Roll me an alchemist supplies dexterity check first.
Oh, wait, I can't do this with sleight of hand.
You're trying to do it with alchemist supplies. Sleight of hand is for like pickpocketing and.
I was just
stuff.
gonna. I was just gonna legit try to. Okay, I'm not proficient in fucking alchemist supply.
Okay, then just a straight dexterity check.
The best way to store adhesives is to be really quick. Which is actually kind of true.
Mm-hmm. You've got good dexterity. I believe in you. Do you need me to roll it for you?
Guys, I gotta go get some mac and cheese.
I'm gonna say yes, but you just roll crap for me every.
I rolled you
Yeah.
really
You roll good
rolls
for
you.
You roll good for queen for shuffle, man.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, eh. You got a 16 deception, man. I rolled that for you. Remember? The only person who knew that you were lying was Mollymock. That's because he matched you and he was working with you. I can wait if you'd prefer it.
No, dude.
Okay. He ain't no scare. 7. Most of it ends up on your hand.
Oh my
Not a
god.
natural
I
one.
just- He just walks up to like grass and goes,
There's
like
no
any,
grass, there's dirt.
just like any dirt, and just like try to rub it off on the dirt.
You get a fistful of gravel. You're just staring at it for a moment, just shaking your hand. Probably takes you maybe 3 minutes to actually get it off your hand. You're missing a few feathers, but you managed to get it
I'm
off.
curious about something.
Hmm?
I want to see how this thing reacts to electricity, so I'll take my blade out of the
Mhm.
umbrella holster
Mhm.
and just grab around the rapier.
So you're grabbing the rapier.
Yeah.
It does not seem to conduct the electricity in a negative way or a positive way, but currently the metal is stuck to your hand.
Hmm.
So Tenderus, you just see him just like put his rapier into his hand, electricity just kind of crackling across. He just stares, just like,
I'm trying to rip it off his hand.
Yep, that's where you lose most of your feathers because it just.
Can you? What would I roll to see how loud a screech is?
There is a
Constitution saving throw.
stream.
Roll that for me.
Uh-huh.
Tenebris is gonna
You're
point out
All right.
there is a stream down the other path where you can wash it off. If it washes off, of course. Hello?
Butters.
At this point, he's gotten most of it off. I think, right?
It's still sticky between the fingers, and
He just goes and starts walking towards that water sound.
Yeah, Tenebris is gonna walk back and just say,
Wait, question.
nothing interesting.
Can I try to pocket dimension the slime?
the one on your hand.
Yeah,
It
because
does not
technically it
pocket
fits
dimension.
within my hand.
It does, but
Aw.
it's stuck to your hand. It's not able to be just on and off at will. So no, you aren't able to pocket dimension it.
Yeah, Tenebris is gonna walk back.
That would be
He's
like a
gonna
great
just-
Spider-Man like ability.
Indeed, it would.
And he's gonna say,
This entire time, Nostra has been talking to Alex about how they can get free discounts if they go in and pretend that she's Alex's daughter when she has disguised self on for Kids Eat Free Night. What's been going on this entire time while they were out?
Tenebris just kind of looks and it's just like, Uh, and then just says,
Tenebris, pretend to be my daddy. We could go out. And I could eat
No.
free.
no.
So now Shuffle has the word daddy in a suggestive voice. No,
She's given him so much power.
daddy. Daddy.
This path
Daddy.
has nothing interesting on it. And he's shadow stepping to the other path,
Just no, fuck this shit, I'm out. Just fly, just like gone. So yeah, you shadow step away, and Shuffle rejoins the rest of you, and you guys continue down the pathway with the faint lighting. There are a few areas where there's more bright light. Tenebris, you notice that those areas are areas where the mushrooms are not obscured by the crystals. When they're
okay.
going through the crystals, it dims the light and is what is casting the teal color, making it just bright enough that you can barely make out things in the darkness if you don't have dark vision for Shuffle. But for you, the darkness is dim light, and the dim light is essentially standard light.
Queen will be like, like when you're on like a fan, like have like a fan, and you have put it in that mode where it's constantly like spinning different directions, like kind of has its head on a swivel, and that's basically what Queen's doing with her mouth open. Think doesn't Leon have like that little shoulder light? Think like
a lighthouse.
So she's just like looking around, just shedding light everywhere she looks.
Tenebris is interested in these crystals that
I'm back.
dim
Welcome
light.
back.
What did I miss?
Imnastra asked if you could be her mommy so that she could be able to eat free at kids eat free nights while she has disguised self up.
And then she asked Tenebris to be her daddy.
I mean, Alex is just kind of like, sure, fine, why not?
Shuffle doesn't understand this.
We'll tell you when you're older.
Actually, go look at Shuffle's age on my sheet.
Oh god, how old is he? Oh no.
Ah,
A child?
you know I expected that.
Yeah.
The confirmation is just
Paris. The only other thing is that there's nothing down the other path other than
okay.
glue on a minecart.
As he just kind of gets up to you and starts like, and starts wiping his hand like on your shoulder. It's like
he clearly put his hand on some of the sticky stuff and got it on his hand.
Wait, what is the sticky stuff?
It's similar to the shield.
strange, sicky substance. What color is it?
We're all bullying Tenebris.
I have
Oh god.
a question.
Hmm.
One of my favorite fields, if I remember this correctly from what I put down.
Favorite enemies?
No, not favorite enemies. Like the places that you can try ups without. Yeah, favorite terrain. Okay, Mom disregarded my limited as weaponry. No, she came in and I didn't know who it was because she didn't announce herself, so I was going out with the lemonade because I planned to spray it into the intruder's eyes. But since I have my... I need to put down favorite terrain, but obviously it's mountains since I'm fucking... But since I put favorite terrain in mountains, would that give me some knowledge on caves?
The Underdark is technically considered different because it's essentially the subterranean Earth. Mountains and inner workings of mountains for where you are currently, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Wait. Is Imnostra the only one here who speaks Underdark?
Yes.
It's my time to shine, boys. I'm the only one here who does
So
that.
here you go. I'll show you my language proficiencies.
That's a lot.
I was just a
Shut up.
linguist.
Shovel starts tapping his foot and Thieves can't complaining about this bullshit.
Tabaxi, common, abyssal, intercommon. Okay.
Tabaxi's a language? What?
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming it's a series of meowing.
It's not an actual language.
Oh,
Alright,
okay,
yeah,
that
that's what I
was.
thought.
Meow.
Tabaxi just speak common.
Common and one other language of their choice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, Kaleido speaks 7 languages, so
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, my rogue speaks, what, 10?
You took up like linguist and all these other things, plus your
Linguist?
mastermind.
Yeah, linguist, mastermind, and prodigy.
Take a 1-level dip into knowledge cleric.
Oh,
You get even more.
Mm.
that and my fucking level up gave me linguist.
So you guys are continuing down this way. Let me see here. Okay. Thank you for reminding me, and make sure that's noted on your sheet that mountains is one of your favorite terrains, and that your secondary favorite terrain gets put on there as well. So let's see, mountains. What does favorite terrain give you? You're not traveling alone, so don't have to worry about that. Doesn't slow down your group's travel. Good to know. Can't become lost except by magical means. Also good.
Are you looking at the water feet?
No, Natural Explorer. That's what
Oh.
your favorite terrain gives you. While tracking
Oh,
other
damn, nice.
creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. That's right. Okay. Make a survival check. Paris.
Hold up.
Phenomena.
I'm trying to. Would it be normal or with advantage?
Since you're in your
since
favorite
terrain
terrain,
would-
yes, advantage.
Okay. Sweet.
Yes, with this part of the mountains, I'm saying yes. Eventually, you are going to get into more. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Natural 20 will do that. With a 25, as you guys are walking down, you're able to it's like child's play for you. Like, these people who are down here, you see a few dwarven tracks, so they knew what they were doing, but humans, they're all over the place. Some Triton that likely would have been down here based off of the wideness of the forefront of the shoe. Kind of got a little bit more of a wide, flippery kind of feet. There's at least a dozen people. 1 second here. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze and muted myself.
You're fine.
Hopefully that doesn't pick up on the recording later. I never really considered
I
that.
didn't.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
So yeah,
But
hopefully.
it's not as bad as some dude that was Twitch streaming legit didn't know what Pusher Talk was, so he was legit puke on while playing D&D.
Oh
was
no!
And I was in the game, and I was just like, this is fun. I then got kicked from that game for toxicity.
Oh, it's that one, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The fuck? No one wants to hear anyone puke though. Like that can make people puke from from just hearing. Don, are you fucking with my thing?
He
Yes.
said, I'm
Yes, you are.
sorry, I can't get to the mute button fast enough.
Oh, everyone, I'm back.
Welcome
Did I
back.
miss anything?
Nope.
Welcome
Well,
back.
the natural 20 on survival, so I'm giving a quick breakdown.
Okay. The first thing that I need to point out, I'm sorry, I just have to say this just to get it out of my head. Couldn't get to the mute button fast enough. Where the fuck is it on your headset that you can't?
Depends on the headset. It's for some people.
It's usually just a switch.
Usually, yeah.
Some headsets don't have a mute button.
Okay, I had to ask because that was like a genuine question.
No, we understand. Getting back to the game real quick, just because I don't want to linger on that subject. I don't need that in my head. Sorry, I don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
So, 25 with a natural 20 for the survival check. Again, you see dwarven, human, and probably Triton based off the gait of the footprints. You count in total 20 people. Yes, 12 of which were humans. There were 3 dwarves, and the rest were Triton. And that's of the people who look like they were supposed to be down here. Most of the tracks that you quickly skim over, probably at least a good 2 weeks old. The freshest tracks being a little over a week. There is another set of footprints, though, that are much more recent. Wide, kind of flippery looking, similar to the creatures you just fought, as well as some other people who are walking in more single-filed lines, probably trying to just either be stealthy about their goings and comings, or were doing it in some ceremonious way. In total, you'd guess probably good. because it's a natural 20, I'll give you the exact amount. Good 24 people.
24 people in total for the freshest group?
Yes.
Oh, that's highly suspicious.
Not like
Damn.
With the more webbed feet counting at 15 on top of that 24.
Jesus Christ, this is very suspicious. My dog is whining at me.
I assume Alex is just wide-eyed at the moment.
She's like, if you're beside her, as she looks at these tracks, you can actively see her mouth, what the fuck?
What did you see?
Also, if you want, one of your favorite enemies is humanoids, correct?
Yes.
I will allow you a nature check with advantage on the flippers, because as well as for the creatures that you saw before, if you want to know or try and make a guess at what they are.
You said nature?
Yes, with advantage because favorite enemy.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. Nope, not bad at all. They're not super common, but they've had a varied history in this world. Some of the stories you've heard predominantly are more geared towards a particular faith. That seems to be something that you remember distinctly as part of what those creatures look like in terms of who they'd interacted with. The name of the creatures are called Kuotoa.
Sorry.
that bitch. I knew it was him.
You are also aware that there are a few that after the seaming and the rending, all that events had happened, they had been thrown into disarray, and some of them actually are a offset of them that are considered surface dwelling. They're not nice. They're still just as crazy as they used to be.
Hang on.
Yep.
I'm looking for a pencil so that I can write this down, but for some reason it looks like all my pencils have vanished either into my dog's mouth or into the abyss.
Abyss, give them back. Come give it. Give it.
Ah, fuck it. It's just gonna have to be some weird bullshit. Hold up.
Yep, no, take your time.
Open.
Bit of type.
No, I like keeping it in like a physical. I mean, if you want to type it out so that I can write it, yeah. I like keeping it in a physical notebook because I'm less likely to lose a fucking physical one.
Understandable.
I'm marry you.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you need me to repeat?
Just give me a rundown of the last few sentences you've done for this moment, please, and thank you.
The creatures are called Kuotoa.
The fish creatures that we just found.
Yes, as well as their footprints are the ones that you're watching as the 14 with the 24.
How do you spell Kuroto? I'm sorry.
I will spell that out for you. Let's make sure I spell it right so I don't look like a complete silly person. Oop, I went right past there. Opened right back up. Excellent. It's exactly how I thought it was. Kuotoa.
Okay.
Spelled it right.
I'm sorry, I'm such a slow writer.
Yeah, you're fine. You're just trying to get it done.
I think I remember these from the other game.
Yeah. Because those are the things where I've figured out, oh, hey, I have a level up. I can learn.
Oh yeah,
I can
Batfish.
learn Undercommon. Batfish! I forgot about that! Oh,
Speaking
okay.
of, most of the...
Sorry, family got here. What I miss?
With the natural 20, Alex knows that these entities are called Kuotoa. There is an offset of them that are considered less vicious than their underground compatriots, I suppose you can call them. Most of those that are on the surface have gravitated towards a different deity than those of their underground subspecies, essentially.
Hang on. Most of them are considered friendly in comparison.
In comparison. Their main difference is that they create odd constructs, and they call them temples. They look like very strange buildings.
Again, I can't write fast.
I can just. I'm typing it as he says it, and I can send it to you later. Or right
Okay,
now.
awesome. Thank you.
That'll help. Yeah.
Thank you, Oz. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
As they believe that their temples should be puzzles of the mind in honor of their god, and because you got the natural 20, I will also give you the name of the god. The name of the god is one that some people say that they created it. Dematha.
That's so funny.
Oh, God! Jesus Christ.
Stepping out from behind the curtain for a second just to let people in on the joke, these two have actually seen part of the actual creation of Dematha. Dematha, if you look at the initials from it, stands for DM. Dematha is the god of dungeons, dungeoneering, wayfinders, pathfinders, adventurers, basically anyone who travels and puzzles of logic and knowledge.
Our DM made himself a self-insert, and
Yeah.
he's a god.
Love you guys. He is a god of arcana, knowledge, and trickery.
Of course you are.
It's
I
me.
might just make a Google Docs. Maybe that'll.
Whatever
me.
works for you.
Well,
Yes.
no. Again, send the thing to me, and I'll write it in my own little Google Docs note. Because the whole reason that I want to write it in a notebook is because if I continue to write my bio, it lose my mind.
Yeah. No, I completely understand what you mean. They don't have nearly enough little other subsections. Like, if they could add that into Roll20, we could actually make, like, click the plus button to add more sections for it. That'd be nice, but...
In general chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I always put, like, everything under additional features and traits.
Your stuff is under out of character knowledge. It's the second section. At the bottom.
Got it.
You've actually come across some of them who they're actually quite clever with some of the stuff they make at times. Mostly because the surface dwelling variety have actually had a chance to work with better tools. Most of the ones underground tend to have more limited items with which to work with, partly due to the fact that they're, well, not exactly liked. They tend to be hostile. Some of them deal with slave trade. There's a lot of issues with the lower subsections of them that can be attested to their origins, which is that they used to be slaves to entities referred to as mind flayers.
Oh Lord.
Yes, and I'm giving you that information as well because, again, natural 20. That is all I'm giving you for the things that you've learned from that.
That's a lot. So
That's a lot,
that's...
yeah. That's a 25. I gave you a lot because you would have been able to meet the surface dwelling variety, and they would have told you some of the other stuff because, that's part of their history. So yes, you all are watching as Alex is wide-eyed, staring at this, all of this information flooding back to her as she remembers
So, what is it? Do you know what it is?
She would have pretty much told them the information you told me.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you keep the notes.
There's 24 of... I'm assuming the 24 is the Kuatoa, and are the 15 Kuatoa as well, or do the 15 look like different kinds of footsteps?
Other way around.
Okay, so it looks like 24 are like...
Humanoid of different variety, mostly human.
Okay. There are, in total, 39 footprints. However, 24 of them are humanoid, and then the other 15 are Kuatoa, those fish things back there. It looks like they might have bought slaves here within the past week.
It sounds like a party. I think we should go in.
Agreed.
Let's have a good, wholesome time, everyone. Oh, let's
I
make
agree.
some new friends. Oh,
Honey says, just kind of nodding behind you guys.
oh, I almost shit myself. I thought one of them was like in the shadows and was like,
no,
hello.
that's fine. No, Honey. I'm
Right,
saying that.
right.
Oh
Get
my
ready
God.
to shoot.
Fire, fire.
We're good, we're good.
There is no time like the present.
Let's make some friends. Let's go. Let's have places to be, people to see.
All right.
I will this time head to pack since I'm following the footprints.
Okay.
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 So you guys kind of switch it up with you at the front, making your way down into this area. You eventually hear the water getting stronger and stronger until eventually you come out into a more open, cavernous area. This area is interspaced with areas of dim light to darkness. Areas where there's clearly mushrooms and crystals, and areas where there's clearly not.
Oh lord.
You walk out a little bit further, and you can see that there's an incline coming out from where you are, where there's like a few what are they called? Essentially, it's like a rope path that if like someone were to slip, they could grab onto it rather than sliding all the way down.
Right.
That looks like it was set up by the miners. That leads kind of off to the right. At the end of the incline, you can see a very quickly moving torrent of water that's just kind of just going downhill from somewhere off to the left. So going from left to right.
Apologies. By the way, I'm back. You guys like, okay, a family showed up. Then all of a sudden, some guy I haven't seen in 7 years. I'm like, oh, I think that's. I need to say hi. Sorry.
Nope, you're fine. Understandable.
Death brings a lot of people out of the woodworks, man.
Understandable. I get you.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool.
Where did you have to step away at?
Nice.
Batters.
I'll get my phone on me.
Yep. I said, where did you lose us at?
Oh, Paris was taking notes on.
Yep. Need me to recap what she said?
Just quickly, please.
The entities that you're basically, I'm going to give you the information she gave you. Kuatoa. There's 15 of the Kuatoa and 24 humanoids that are heading in this direction.
And from what she knows about the Kuatoa, she would tell you that it looks like these would be slaves that they're leading.
Shuffles bouncing on the back of his feet, with the gun out and just smiling.
Don't worry, we'll get you time to use that shotgun. Just fire. Don't fire before they try to attack it, please. Or at least sneak up on them and blow one of their heads out.
No promises.
That's why she covered it by saying, or at the very least, just sneak up behind one of them and then blow their brains out.
Tenebris just chuckles.
Just this is America, somebody like.
And you're now looking out into a large cavern. There is an incline with like a little a rope bridge type thing that leads off to the right. At the bottom of the incline is a very rapidly moving bit of water that it reflects in some of the light from the crystals. It's probably a good 200 feet across, 300 feet across, just guessing from watching the water go across. And it looks like it's going at another incline, going downward from left to right.
So it's a goddamn it, it's a windy path. Is that what you're telling me, or does it look like there's multiple paths?
The river is going down very quickly from left to right. You guys
Oh,
are
okay.
coming out, and there's the I don't know. Again, I don't know what it's called. Basically, it's like a rope guardrail, essentially, to keep you from slipping and going down into the incline that leads to the right towards a rope bridge.
Oh,
Right,
that rope
okay,
bridge
so
does not look good.
There's a stream going right to left, and there's a guardrail that stops us from falling into the stream.
Left to right. But yes.
Left, okay, right.
Yes, and then at the end of this guardrail, there's a rope bridge. Looks like it was set up a while ago, but it does look like it was set up to allow people to very quickly go from point A to point B. There's the beginnings of another bridge a little bit away, but that one is...
Can I tell if
Wooden.
this bridge looks stable?
make an intelligence check. Straight
Me
intelligence.
too, me too, me too. Wait, can I give her advantage?
Yeah.
Because I'm
You can give-
helping?
you can give her advantage, yes.
Yeah.
Straight in check.
With advantage because she's helping you. 15. You're thankful that you know Dwarven knots, because you can see the Dwarven knots in this rope bridge. You don't necessarily have the most faith in it, but you have more faith in it than the wooden bridge that has 20-foot gaps between wooden planks.
Is that the next one?
That's the next one over. Yes, they were working on a wooden bridge, but it's clear that they didn't complete it like all at once. They had like gaps between them where they were just
How
trying to
high
get
is
through.
this cavern?
Above the incline, not too far. When you get to the bottommost part of the incline, it's probably a good 150, 200 feet down.
Well,
At
here's the
deepest
thing.
part.
Here's the thing. The reason I ask is because the one that has 20-foot gaps, I can literally put people on mini and just send them
I was about to
across.
say. I was about to say that.
Oh yeah, the gap
Um,
across, like from where you are to the other side where the rope bridge is, that's 300 feet across. So she can fly them over if you wanted to take them one at a time if you wanted.
Yeah.
Tenebris is
I
gonna
call
ask.
shotgun.
Okay, fine.
Denver's is gonna what?
Tenebris is going to ask Alex, did the footprints go over the bridge?
I'm assuming they do since I said I was following them and you led us here.
Sure.
What'd you say, Butters?
By the way, Shuffles.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Just got deleted. Oh.
There we go. You just That's the best
Hello?
card!
You're back.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I would say Shuffle takes out, shows off Groovy and says, "I call shotgun," in Alias's voice.
Oh god. Okay, here.
I
Tenebris?
mean, the worst part is that Tenebris doesn't know what a shotgun is.
Oh, Tenebris, you and I will go first. Then we'll bring over Nostra, then we'll bring over Shuffle, and then we'll get Honey, Limey, and Molly. You and I are the best trackers, so we'll go first. Minnie, you come here,
Fine.
sweetie.
Yes, mommy.
Sounds good.
Hop, hop.
Alright. Now, none of these people except for me are used to riding a flying creature, alright? So we're gonna have to take this very slow.
Okay.
Tenebris just shadow steps across the bridge.
So you're going on the rope bridge instead?
Like,
You just-
you just see him, he's looking at you, and then he shadow steps, still looking at you, and just shadow steps away. Then on the other side of the bridge, he's just looking at you.
Oh, by the way, is there like a
A what?
describe the other side of the bridge for me?
It's 300 feet away. There's some rock outcroppings that you can see. Most of it looks like it's still going further deeper down into it. You'd have to go across the bridge to get a better look.
And what's our current way of getting across?
The bat.
A rope bridge, if you're wanting to try and make athletics check to jump across the haphazardously made wooden bridge, you can try that, or the bat.
We can all fit on the back of the bat.
We can't all
I'll-
fit, but she can go back and forth, essentially.
Nostril
So-
looks at Shuffle and asks, "Can't you fly across or something?"
I don't think Kinku can fly.
Oh.
Is the,
Can I tell her to, I'm
Is-
basically gonna wrap a rope
Wait.
around her body, strap myself to the bottom of her, and tell her to hold on to me with her legs for extra protection. Just so
wait.
we can take
NPR
more
is
on
trying-
one trip.
NPR is trying to say something.
Is the other bridge that's somewhat broken, is that immediately after this one?
It's probably a good 30 feet away from the rope bridge.
Is there any other areas on this sort of island?
Any other
Oh.
areas you can in the water,
Like-
or
I meant like just like, is there anything interesting on the other side of this bridge that Tenebris has gone?
which path did you take?
You went across the rope.
I went across the first rope bridge.
Okay. And you said you wanted to shadow step to move across it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a straight athletics check. You don't get advantage because of the fact that you're shadow stepping, and you're basically popping into existence, and you might fall through. Okay. You
Also, Butters. Sorry, go ahead.
you decide to, you don't have to worry about it. You start shadow stepping. At one point, the second time that you shadow step, your foot completely misses the rope, and you fall through, and you're like underneath your armpits, holding yourself up. Just slowly push yourself back up and hold back on. You're just like, okay.
When you shadow stepped, Peterbruce, legit the expression that you got when you looked at Alex was, okay, because I give a fuck, you can do this. Why? But go off, I guess.
Well, no, he's just like, okay, I'll go now. Just kind of like.
Butters, the reason why I said 1 or 2 at a time is because Minnie cannot support the weight of everyone here.
Yeah, and there's still.
And I didn't want to exhaust her.
Yeah. And she can make multiple trips if needed.
Tenebris is going to be a bit more careful this time.
Make another straight athletics check.
Could have just rode the bat!
Wait, why is it athletics?
Because you're moving across a rope bridge that is swinging back and forth, and you're holding on. This is not an acrobatics check. This is not you trying to perform. This is you holding on.
Okay.
You would have had advantage if you just walked across, because it is a rope bridge that is built for that. But since you're shadow stepping, it's a straight roll.
Can it? Well, he's like walking now.
Okay, he's walking. He'll be fine then. Or you can no, make it with advantage.
Okay.
I'm flying over with Butters, with Shuffle, cutting him down and then going back and forth.
Okay.
Impatiently waiting for my turn.
Is that a nat 20?
No, that's not a nat 20. We're not
That
playing by
rolls
that
on
rule.
here.
Oh god, no. Okay, fine.
Yeah, but you make your way over without any issue.
Okay.
Higher DC because you were teleporting.
Alright.
Yeah. Style points, yes, but at the same time, you're teleporting to where you aren't sure if your feet are exactly going to be where they should be, because you're basically bouncing and removing weight from one side, and it's not going to be exactly where you're expecting it when you teleport. And if you're in the air and you drop down, you could just either hurt yourself or fall through it. So I had to be fair. I will get to what's on the other side in a bit.
I thought that there would be like planks on the bottom.
Not on the rope bridge. The rope bridge is a rope bridge.
Oh.
That's why I said that there was a wooden bridge 30 feet away from it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I specified there's a rope bridge and a wooden bridge. So those are two separate bridges. They were working on the wooden bridge, but there's a lot of space between where they have been working on it because they've not completed it.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why you were doing the athletics checks, is because you were on a rope bridge shadow stepping. So no worries, man. It happens. Yeah, you're on the other side. You're fine. Who's going across first?
Shuffle tied himself to Minnie, so it's me and him.
Yeah.
I can cut him down without cutting my saddle.
And just in case, I'll desummon my gun and put my grappling hook in there, and have my grappling hook.
Okay, so you're ready to go just in case. Minnie kind of looks down at you, very confused but accepting.
Minnie's just kind of like, the
I'm
fuck are you
ready.
doing?
I'm ready to Mabel myself, like Mabel from Gravity Falls myself out of the situation.
I imagine.
Oh god.
Grappling hook.
Yep. So you have yourself ready to go. Minnie just kind of looks at you, just like, okay, you ready?
Let's go, Minnie.
All right.
I think he's as ready as he ever will be. He's tied to your stomach.
Yep. She flies up, kind of grabs Shuffle, just very gently in one leg, and just flies across. Gently lets you down. Lets Alex off her back. Kind of stares at herself. Looks back at Alex. I can't untie it.
Don't worry, I got it. She's gonna untie Shuffle as gently as she can without making him drop on his face.
No, he's on the ground. Oh
Hey.
yeah, no, you're tied to it. Then yeah.
Yeah, he's tied.
Yeah, my bad.
Is
Yeah,
it
you're
just-
tied to it?
Why?
Extra and Honey on the other side now.
Currently.
Wait, did you
Shuffle
say
grab
that?
onto Minnie's leg.
Can I
Yes,
talk,
obviously,
please?
he doesn't understand why
Oh.
Alex is
Well-
making a big deal out of this.
Also, Limey and Mollymock are on there as well.
Did
That's
you
a
just
lot of people.
did you just scream? Can I talk to you, Molly?
Please, I feel like I'm getting talked over a lot.
No worries. What is it you wanted to say?
I'm sorry.
You're fine. There's a lot of people here. We're trying to make sure we're getting this all done
I
expeditiously.
know, I'm sorry. Imnost returns to Honey and goes, Troshkoshka, I will pay you 10 gold if you jump into the river.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Deal.
Up it to 15.
No.
We are not paying to jump
You are
into
not-
the river.
You're not on that side of the river at the moment.
No.
That doesn't sound like a very wise idea. I appreciate
I'll
the
give-
offer, but no thank you.
What's the most for you to jump in the river?
I still do not believe that jumping into the river would be a wise choice of action.
And this conversation goes on for the entire time until the bat comes back.
Mm.
Oh, good. The bat's back. Hello, Minnie.
Oh, Also, I think Butters misunderstood. I thought Shuffle tied himself to Minnie. I didn't know he just grabbed onto her legs. In that case, forget it. Never mind.
Yeah, no, he's
I'm
not.
safe.
Yeah, he's.
He was.
Uh-oh. Butters gotten in and out.
Yeah, you're breaking up, dude. You fully gone down.
Better.
There's like got
There we
Thanos
go.
snapped.
All right, so basically, he wrapped it basically around to like just not like strapped, just like good enough for him to be able to like strap himself somewhat in and then hold his weight, kind of like they pair.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
I'm just saying right now, Minnie's saddle is a two-seater.
Exactly. Get somebody else on this thing.
She can't handle the weight. That's why it's two people.
So she carried you in her feet rather than on her back, which is it was a little more awkward, but she was able to make it.
She's trying her best, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was helping her balance out the weight. You're welcome, man.
It's not balance out the weight. I'm saying like she can only handle so much weight
You're
before she becomes.
welcome.
I'm gonna fucking roast you.
I just imagine like Minnie's just like huffing, just like.
No, she looks like she's fine. It's a
No, I mean like
I
if
know.
there were like too many people.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yes, that would almost exactly be correct. Yes, but
I
she
mean-
has Alex and Shuffle hop off. Don't worry, I'll be right back. It just jumps over, flies across.
I'll take Ruby back out.
Okay, I'm not sure. Would you want to get on next?
Some
God,
Nostra
Jesus.
bolts for it before Ronnie can react.
Fucking sprints.
Yep, she jumps on, and Minnie's like, like you. I imagine you like trying to crawl up her, just like,
Yeah.
clawing to get up her. And it's like, hey, no, ow, ow, no, you okay?
Great.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Let's go.
Okay. Honey very, very carefully gets on behind Nostra, and
I just imagine Minnie getting climbed up like I can just kneel. What the hell?
that she, she is kind of just confused, but she's had children trying to do the same thing. She's used to it. Although adults are a little bit different, so you know. But she lets you two get on, just kind of shifts like, okay, are you guys strapped in? Okay, and she jumps over. You are not strapped in. You just like you set in. You're like yes, and like where are the straps? And she just takes off.
Wait,
Oh.
Paris.
Yes.
When you said that Tenebris and Alex go first, was that on the bat?
It was to say
Yeah,
that.
I was
but
to get
you
on the
went-
bat. Yeah.
Yeah, but you went across the rope.
Out of character, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
She was
you went
saying
across the
that
rope
Minnie
bridge.
would deliver you and her to the other side first. That's why she
Oh.
looked at you like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh, I had no idea. I thought you just meant that going across the bridge.
No, you can retcon if you want.
I think this is funnier.
Yeah, it kind of is.
I guess it's fine.
No worries, man. It happens. Honestly, if miscommunication happens in the game, it happens in real life. Either way, it makes for some cinematic moments. So just Tenebris, like as Minnie flies over, and just Alex mentioning that, just everyone's like, oh.
To be fair, if you fell, I mean, I'm hoping Minnie could pick up enough speed to catch you.
I mean, Tenebris can still shadow step.
Oh, right, you can shadow step without... Okay, I don't know why I
Wait,
always think
hold
that you
on,
need
how
air
much?
underneath it.
No, not technically.
I can tell. What's
60 feet.
Yeah. So does my movements my velocity just go to 0 when I teleport?
Technically, no.
Okay. Oh, okay.
For Honey and Imnostra, Minnie lands over, and both of them are just kind of like holding onto her saddle, just like, because.
Minnie,
Yes, mommy.
sweetie,
Yes.
you know how to check the straps on your saddle, right? To make sure everyone is strapped in?
She like slowly reaches up, yanks them, and everyone on the saddle just feels it like snap around their legs, and she's like, "Yes."
As
Make
Minnie.
sure that
No, sorry. Go.
make sure that they're strapped in before you take off. You don't want them to fall into the water now, right?
No.
Make sure they're strapped in next time, sweetie. She'll help him not off.
And as
It
she
was
lands,
fun.
Shuffle's gonna like take her head down to him,
Huh?
and he's gonna like wrap a piece of rope around her, take out some just loose scrap he's got, like a small pole, and put like a piece of glass next to it.
Yes, Mr. Shuffle.
Out of character, he says, he'll write down on a piece of paper, tell me when you can see the reflection of like, it's basically a piece of like mirror basically. And he'll tell me when you can see the reflection, and he'll like stick it, and he'll just start maneuvering it.
A minute passes, and she's like, "I see it."
He'll stop it there. All right, he has a new idea for something to make.
She tilts her head to the side curiously. "To help?"
He nods. Basically, he's gonna make her a helmet she can wear that is basically has a rear view mirror.
That's what I was about to ask, but I'm like, I'm just gonna wait and see.
She's confused, but she's adorably just like, "Okay."
That is beautiful tactical advantage because that means no one can sneak up on me while I'm on her.
Technically speaking, yes.
It's wonderful anyway because Vinny has the alert feat, so no one can
yeah.
technically sneak up on her anyway.
Yep. But now she's gonna have rear view mirrors. She's gonna be alert to their presence and know who's coming.
Alright, so
So
we need the
Wait,
people, right?
You allow
Wait,
magic companions to take a feat. Oh,
what did I say?
feats.
Fine.
Certain feats they have to be gone over with myself first.
yeah.
I
Like Jal
was
come
just-
if I ever play with you is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yep.
I was just asked a question.
I just want to. We have 2 more people, right, to get over the river?
Yep.
Yeah,
Go over
Molly
get them.
and Limey.
Yep. Minnie's going to get them.
Cool.
Yep. Which about 2 minutes pass. And you see her. You see her like get on. She's like, "Are you ready?" She's like, you see her about to take off. She like pauses, and you see her like fiddling with something, and then just you hear just Molly go, "Oh, please." And Easy flies over, lands.
Why did I just,
Molly's
why
just
did I
like,
just hear him say please? I'm worried.
Limey's in the front, and Molly's like leaning backwards so his back is against Minnie's back upside down. As she turns around so they can get out, he's just laying there with a big grin on his face. She's like, "That was fun. Maybe we should try that again sometime."
I'll take you out for a test flight once we hit the next town.
Yes. And she's like glancing back. She's like, "I told him to strap in, but he said his legs were better."
His legs were.
He's not strapped in. He's just using his thighs to hold on to the saddle.
Is he showing off?
He might be.
Thighs.
She just covers her face. Alright. Time to go.
You get off. Limey gets off as well. Just like brushes herself off. Just like, okay, all right. While this has been going on, Tenebris did ask to take a quick peek around, so I didn't forget. Peeking around some of the rock outcroppings, you see that there is a few tunnels that are going deeper down. One of them, it's deep enough that you only barely can see the faint flickering of it. There is some kind of firelight down the rightmost tunnel.
Rightmost top. What?
So on
Where?
the area you're currently in this cavern, there are several different tunnels where they were clearly digging more to the mines. One of them, you can see a very faint flickering light. This one looks like it's some kind of firelight based off of how it's flickering.
Tenebris is gonna look over. Is it sort of dim light or something currently?
Currently here, I'd say it's dim light. The entire cavern is dimly lit. There is a few areas that are darkness, but most of it's dimly lit.
So let me just see. So you said the wooden bridge is 30 feet? No, there was things every 20 feet. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. He's going to. What is he gonna? He's gonna sort of. He's going to sort of look at Alex, and he's going to minor illusion some words in the air.
Okay. What does it say?
There is the flicker of a firelight in this cave.
Let me check something.
Ooh, Guru. Can Shuffle his eye out for cesium?
What?
Can Shuffle path his eye out for cesium?
No. He doesn't know what cesium is. You can look that up and know that out of character. In character, he doesn't even know what cesium is.
Oh, you don't want to roll intelligence to even know. Shucks.
No.
Tenebris is going to also minor illusion. I'm going to check it out.
She kind of gives him the go-ahead motion. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, how can I sign to him to go ahead? Because I don't have minor illusion, and I can't speak without learning anyone.
He's going to check out that light, but he's going to be sort of cautious and looking around for people or for traps. Guru?
Yep.
Oh.
Do I have a second level slot?
Did you remember to keep that marked down on your sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Are you at your sheet currently?
No.
I will check. You have one slot left.
I'm out of second level slots. All I have.
I'll cast Invis, my last slot.
Okay. So you go invisible as Tenebris takes it.
Yeah, I'll just go up to Tenebris, basically, with him.
Okay. So
Wait.
both are stealthing along. At Tenebris, you have no idea that you're being shadowed technically. Like, you see him go
Wait.
invisible, but you can't see him.
Hold on. I thought I haven't gone across the wooden bridge yet.
You went across the rope bridge,
Yeah.
which
Is
you're now
everyone-
on the other side. The rope bridge goes completely across.
Did
Yes.
everyone go? Did everyone go across the rope bridge, or the rope bridge and the wooden bridge? Did they just skip?
They
or-
used the bat to fly across.
Yeah, well, I thought Paris said to fly straight over to
The other side.
past both bridges.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to the other side of where the bridges are. So from where you are, you're on one side of the bridge. She flew them to the opposite side, which is where you walked across.
Wait.
Did
Now I am
you think
confused.
Did you think that they flew to the other side of where the bridges were?
Because the way I'm imagining it is there's a rope bridge, an island, and then there's a wooden bridge over to a third island.
No island.
I meant just like a third piece of land.
Area, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no third
So
piece
where-
of land. There's one side and a second side. The rope
So
bridge
there are
goes
two.
across.
There are two bridges.
Yes, they were working
going
on
to the
making
same
yes,
place.
Yes, they were working on making a more stable wooden bridge.
That could have been more specific.
Yeah, you made it sound like you said there's one bridge and then there's another bridge, and
yes, and they're 30 feet next to each other.
Okay, let's.
I didn't
we-
hear the 3 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet next to each other.
We're trying to make sure we understand. After that, yes, we can move on because
So yes.
that was confusing.
Yes, Tenebrous, you are across.
In that case, he's just gonna whisper to Alex.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, you are on the same side. You're all together now. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you were having this confusion. My apologies.
Okay.
Otherwise, if it was that, I would have said Minnie would have come and picked you up.
Alright.
Okay.
But yes, you are on the other side. As they were all gathering together, because you had gone across first, you had the lay of the land. You saw the tunnels. You're heading down it with Shuffle behind you. If you would like, you may go ahead and roll
In
stealth.
that case, I'm gonna ask
go ahead.
Alex if she wants to scout with me.
I have no pass without trace spells left.
I do.
Alright, I'll come with.
Right? Is everyone coming
the
together, or are you guys scouting ahead?
Should we all go together? Or?
Can't.
How stealthy could we be if we all went down this cave?
Not very. Not very. Not very.
You guys are pretty
Alright,
stealthy.
Amnostra's just gonna go. Amnostra's just going.
Oh. Oh,
So,
there goes
slow,
the
too
surprise.
Yep.
The whole reason we're slow is because we want to play to make sure we get the element of surprise.
Shuffle hasn't stopped walking.
Shuffle's also
Yeah.
invisible.
Oh,
Can
my
Amnostra try to stealth? Hang on, let me roll
Yes.
for stealth.
You can roll for stealth,
Okay.
yes.
So,
That's a 19 plus 4, so yeah.
23.
Yeah, 23.
Type
Can
it
you roll
in.
stealth for me?
Yeah, I'll roll stealth for you.
okay. So
Advantage
I
because invisible,
stealth.
right?
Yep.
Is it fair to say that I just teleport? I'm joking.
No, but you
I just-
are quite invisible.
Yeah, he's gonna make his way. He's gonna go just faster than the other two, so he can scout ahead. Without,
Yeah.
like,
To be fair,
I'll go ahead with Cinderus.
Okay.
You guys were arguing. Shuffle just was walking.
We weren't arguing. We
You
were
get-
trying to figure out a plan.
yeah, you were planning, not arguing, but at the same time, that's how Shuffle saw it, and he's currently at the head of this. So Shuffle has decided to be in the front. He is invisible, so he's very decently stealthy. With Tenebrous behind him, I'm just going to move you guys around real quick so I remember who is where. Imnostra said that she decided to...
Stealth.
She's stealthing, yes, but she's ahead of the others.
And tell me what I rolled on stealth, by the way, when you do.
28.
Probably stay near Shuffle. though,
Shuffle's
TBH.
invisible. You can't see Shuffle.
Well, Shuffle, where are you? Shuffle. She's like whispering, she's like extending her arms out, trying to find him.
Also, is Minnie being stealthy?
I mean, she'd try.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth for Minnie.
I haven't rolled stealth yet, but I can't help but feel like the bat's about to be stealthier than I am.
With an 18. I mean, she's a stealthy bat.
Yeah,
So fast without trace.
please!
When you mentioned that before, I imagined you were going to do that as soon as, you realized Nostra was moving ahead of you. So, pass without
Yeah.
trace. You can't see Shuffle, so you can't give him the benefit as well. So everyone who's got 9s got 19s, basically just adding 10 to everything. The 23 from Limey is now 33, Shuffle's 28 is still a 28. The natural 20 for 31 from Tenebrous is a 41.
Jesus H. Christ.
And
Undetectable.
You guys are moving down in this tunnel. The torches are alternating from either side, from left to right to left to right, in a way that's giving enough light for it to be more brightly lit around the torch area with dim light interspersed between it. Not a lot of dim light in this corridor, but in the distance you can hear various sounds, ranging from whispers to clanging metal to water. This water sounds like it's more like a pool, but there is also somewhat of a trickling water sound as well. Shuffle being the person in the front. When he gets towards the edge of where there's a cavern, being invisible, he steps out, I would imagine confidently, just walking out into the middle of it, or is he like peeking his head
Investigating for traps.
out there? Okay. Need me to roll that for you?
Yes, please.
Alright. Investigation. 11. Alright, so you're looking around. It's dirt, so it's not like there's a lot of things that could be trap worthy from what you can tell. You kind of just pawed the ground at one point, just like, nope, nothing down there. No pit traps. Looks like this is a well-traveled path. You're being careful, but so far, no traps.
Let's try to do the same, just like scan the air for anything suspicious.
If you're scanning the area, perception check.
Okay. Ooh. 8 plus 12.
Okay. Same thing. You see well-traveled path, lots of dirt.
Can I try with advantage since
Can I try as well?
If you're looking for traps, it's not with advantage.
I'm just looking around
Yeah, perception check.
with advantage since it's still favored terrain, or have we switched to non-favored?
We're moving into a more Underdark-esque, so I'm going to say straight roll.
Okay,
And I don't think it gives you advantage on perception checks.
10.
Okay, 10. Wait, hold on, did you roll and got a 10?
Yeah.
My thing is not updating then because it's not showing the 10. No, computer cap.
Rude.
Rude. Okay, so you got a 10, and Tenris, you said you wanted to look around as well?
Yeah, he's gonna look around.
Okay, perception check.
He's already rolled it. I got a 9.
9. Okay. There they come. Yeah, my computer was just taking a moment to catch up with us. Yep, again, well-packed earth. Well-traveled. Looks like plenty of footsteps going up and down this corridor. Nothing to indicate that anyone set up any traps along the way. Eventually, you start to hear that voice getting a little bit louder, a little bit louder. I think only one of you knows what this is, but let me double check real quick. Nope, at least 2 of you do. What languages do you speak, Tenebris?
Common and Infernal.
And I can just check Shuffle Sheet real quick.
Wait, he notices it?
He notices it, but he doesn't know what's being said.
Wait.
Am
With
not-
his 9 perception?
Yeah, you guys are getting
I
closer.
know-
They're
Wait, so
not
they
being
go-
stealthy
Aaron.
about it.
Wait, Tom, I know Aaron, which is if it's any language of primordial, I can kind of understand it.
Kind of, yes.
That was
Wait,
my question.
would I've just noticed it with passive perception then?
You guys are noticing it, yes.
Okay,
We can all
so
hear it then.
Yes, but
Yeah.
only 2 of you can understand it.
Okay.
here, I'll
Am
just
I
show
one of
you
those
what the
people?
No, I know. I know who can understand it. It is Imnastra and Alex.
Okay.
Please.
So yes, you 2 can understand it. Actually, let me see here real quick.
Give it to me.
Nope, they
Give
don't.
me those yeets. Okay, so these
Whatever
are
the voice is, Shuffle's trying to sneak up on him and get in prime. This is America.
You're still in the tunnel.
is
I know.
this are these who
He's trying to go towards the voice, is what I'm saying.
Yep, it's down the tunnel.
Are these
Tenebris is
Kukutoa?
Everyone, hold on. What's Tenebris doing?
Tenebris is gonna move a bit faster.
So he's moving
to-
faster. The
Mostly shadow stepping, but yeah.
okay, so he's picking up his pace, getting eager to move on.
I just want to know if these are Kukutoa speaking. That's what I've been trying to ask the past 2 minutes.
I know what you were asking. I was getting to you. No worries. You didn't understand the Kuotoa when they spoke. You understand this.
Okay.
That's what I was getting to. Don't worry, I heard. I just trying to make sure I could get all the ducks in a line, because currently you are in a corridor going down a tunnel. You do not see anything. You don't see where this voice is coming from. You can hear it, though. And what you hear is... Actually, for this, I want to say make another perception check. Only Imnostra and Alex.
Can my passive perception just be used?
If you're trying to distinguish what it is, I'm going to say no. You can, if you wanted to get like every few words, sure.
My passive perception is better than that.
Okay.
19 plus 4.
Okay.
23.
You have a lot of plus fours. Alright, so 23 again. Alex, you hear, it's probably the water that's drowning it out a little bit. When you're trying to listen just passively, it's like listening to someone in like an auditorium when you're outside. So you can hear like the rumbling of a whole bunch of different stuff that's just, you're not getting enough of it, but you're able to recognize just a few words like communion and great, things like that slip through every now and then, and you're like, okay, hold on, I know that word. What language is
I
that?
wouldn't have stopped walking as I go through, so would it have helped?
No, you're getting closer. I'm keeping that in mind. When you get really close to it, you start getting more words, but Imnostra is starting to get it before you're getting too close. Eventually, she starts to pick out more words until she hears essentially where she starts picking up and actually tuning in. Essentially, her ears just kind of snapping forward like radar dishes. She's tuning into this broadcast. Sorry, I had to make
Ready.
National Public Radio.
All right.
You're on the air.
All will be taken together. All will be brought in. The aboleth among us will be shown as a prize, a bounty great for this communion. We have here the genie also bound to us. You are one with us. Welcome, brethren. Welcome, sisters. Welcome, all. Is what you're starting to pick up more and more.
It's a goddamn prayer.
It's either a prayer or a sermon, essentially.
Shuffles, slight dun 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 dun. dun.
And who's behind me?
Crap.
Who's behind me?
Behind you, I believe Tenebris
like-
said he was
okay.
going to shadow step ahead of you. Because he said he was going to be shadow stepping every now and then, so
Alright,
Alex will be behind you.
Whoever's nearby, I'm gonna tell them tell them what you said, essentially what I heard.
Right.
Okay.
The one you're near is the one that also understands it, I think.
Yep.
Well,
Honey
he was
also
go-
is
he
right
was-
behind.
He was only going to shadow step until he could see them.
Yeah, it's going to take you a little bit. So you're as you're getting excitedly shadow stepping, you're starting to kind of leave the
Oh,
group
I
behind.
mean, like, I mean, he wouldn't go that.
I'm like, you're like, I'm eager, I'm excited, I'm ready to get into this. And there's like you leaving the rest of the party behind. You guys just watch me just shoop, shoop, shoop. He's like, does he know he's leaving us behind? I don't know anymore. And Shuffle, you said you wanted to just like walk out into this, or are you trying to be stealthy? Are you like walking like in the middle of this area, just being out in the open stealthy, or are you like trying to hug a wall? What are you doing?
It's like a ritual, right?
Sounds like it.
Isn't he invisible?
He's invisible.
He's gonna hug a wall and like
Oh.
hug a wall and like you ever seen like a ninja from like a fighting game run? And he's just like going around trying his best to stay stealthy, but he's also really giddy because he can see possibly use his gun.
Before we get to that, when you exit the tunnel, you are in a large cylindrical cavern that looks like it's going up probably good 600 feet straight up, with another 200 feet down. Standing at level with you, so 200 feet above the bottom, is some of the robed people, one of which looks to be feminine features, kind of motioning their arms outward. Off to one side in this pit, you see that there is a kind of a amphibious formed humanoid that has these dark black rings around their neck and arms. They're just kind of running up and down them. They look very tired, very haggard, but they're just kind of like nodding their heads slowly as though they're like half asleep. In the pool below, you hear a little splashing noise of something moving about, as near where the other amphibious creature is, there's water running down, kind of like splashing down their back. There is a group of people in cages that are somewhat suspended over the water. From where you guys are, there is a large chasm between you and the cultists that is a good 300 feet wide. There are walkways.
Who's currently seeing this?
Currently, Shuffle. You will be seeing it next.
Oh, okay.
There are walkways that are more than big enough around the edges for at least like 3 people abreast. 4 people abreast.
Oh, jeez.
So it's a good 20 feet from the wall towards this chasm, but then it's just sheer drop straight down.
Shuffles so there's like a big boy, right? Like in the kind of like. Explain to me where the big boy is. There's the big boy. Where he at?
Which big boy are you referring to?
The one that's mainly like. Is there like a big boy called?
I think he means is there one who's clearly the leader.
That's the
Big
one who's
boy, yeah.
There's one who's currently chanting. Yes, she is
How many
towards the
of
edge
them-
across.
Okay,
many
I'm
are there in the
making
room again?
my way.
Currently, he was able to see 20 people.
I'm making my way to the big boy.
And those are all cultists?
From what he can see, there are a few Kuatoa around, and as he's walking out, there are Kuatoa that are nearby the entryway, just kind of standing guard.
Alright, at this time... wait, do I...
You
where
don't see
are we...
this. You don't
Okay.
even see Shuffle at the moment. Shuffle's invisible. So
When,
Shuffle, are you going to just walk past these guards?
I'll try to. Can I try to like? Is there any outskirts I could be like trying to do like a healthy loop around?
You know how when you open like doors and there's guards posted on either side?
Yeah.
That's how they are with the tunnel. So when you're walking out, you're walking right past them. If you're walking all the way out immediately.
All right. Then yeah, I'll try to do my best to walk but not touch anybody. You ever seen that thing like when you're carrying a plate of food, but this food is more important than your life currently?
Right,
So like
yeah,
you avoid
yeah.
contact with everyone.
Right.
No one touch me!
as soon as Amnostra sees like any sort of like light up ahead,
Mhm.
she goes invisible.
Okay. So you also
Um,
go invisible.
Reflexive invisibility.
Tenebris is, as soon as he like comes up to this, he's going to shadow step back to give everyone else the pass without trace again.
Okay.
Or to get them in range of it at least.
Okay. Alright, so you get up, and as soon as you're seeing that, you're right before you shadow step. You're seeing you're not seeing Shuffle. You're hearing kind of like garble voices. Only person who understands this is Amnostra. So Shuffle,
Yeah.
you're trying to like quickly just like don't want to touch. Shuffle, are you looking at the cultist or are you looking around as you're walking out?
He's taken aback by what the hell is going on. He's just trying to look at everything, look at people around to make sure no one bumps into him. He's just like, like doing like Michael Jackson moves to get through people. Just like,
Okay, when I'm saying the cultists are on the other side of the chasm. So you're not having to Michael Jackson
He's
anything
trying to-
here.
he's trying to just make sure and like, he's looking around definitely because he's very, very confused.
Mhm.
So yeah, I say he has his head on a heavy swivel.
Right. Here, let me try and do a visual for you guys real quick.
Yeah, please.
I just
Hold
got
on.
home, by the way, so I'm
I'm gonna move over here real quick.
Oh, is it time to cast Wall of Fire?
We'll see. So
Please tell me the lead cultist has counterspell. Please tell me the lead.
you don't know dang anything. So I'm just gonna do this as like a
Take your time.
Yep, no worries. I'm just going to do this as kind of like a quick thing real quick, just so you can get an idea.
Tenebris will be relaying what he's seeing. Like, oh, there's a person who's very tired that has black rings moving up
You
and
would
down
not be
its
able to
arms
see it
and
without having to leave first. You have to leave the entryway to actually be able to see that one.
Oh, what would I lose stealth if I went?
I mean, you'd be walking right past the guards, so there's that.
Oh, so the guards are right
Yes.
just outside.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So hold on, I'm giving you an idea.
Could he have snuck out just past them and then back?
I'm gonna say no.
I think it's think the Wicked Witch of the West if she had better and smarter guards. Like, just kind of posted, staring at the door, just like, I dare you. I tripped the dog, dare you to come through.
Okay, well, he's just gonna say then, I found some guards, and there's a big cylindrical open area, and there's something weird happening that I don't understand.
Actually, let me change this real quick. I'm gonna make this just a little bit wider.
Well, let me
Not what I wanted.
say that in his voice. There is a cavern with an opening, and there are guards outside, and there's weird sounds that I think is language, but I don't understand.
Is he talking about I'm assuming it's primordial, or is he talking about the undercommon language?
You don't speak undercommon, so this is... I mean,
okay, so...
You are hearing the woman speaking in a language you understand. The two...
Well, no, that's what okay, am I asking, is he talking about the language I understand or the one I do not?
I'm talking about just either, because I don't understand either of them.
This is fair.
Sorry, it's 10 feet across. So, the tunnel you've been going through, 10 feet across. And there's a guard posted on either side. The cultists, I changed my color because for some reason it automatically changed me to white. Which I am, but at the same time I don't need that when I'm trying to select things on a white background. Actually, hold on a second.
Oh, I'm afraid.
Good.
What was the undercommon guy saying? I
I'll
had to
get to
leave
that
for
in
a
a moment.
second.
Sure.
Okay.
I changed that color here. So the cultists are on this side. This is a bigger area than it looks.
Red.
I'm just doing this for you guys to actually be able to see my pings because right now it's colored white for me. So this is where the cultists are over here. Shuffle as you're exiting. There are these two entities on either side of the tunnel. And these are like the Kuatoa.
Okay, I have a question. When Alex picked up those sticks of dynamite, did she know she didn't know what they were, but did she know that
you don't
they
even
might...
know she has them.
Asking it like in general, was Alex able to infer that they were explosives?
She was able to infer, yes. You have no idea she has them.
Okay.
Okay, so far from what Tenebris is telling me is there's weird talking going on. Does he know the guards are there?
Tenebris? I'd be able to kind of catch the drift that there are, partly because of the fact that there are some torchlights that are giving them cast shadows.
Okay.
Astra has also relayed the information about what the person was saying about the communion and about the aboleth and the genie and the prayers and everything. She's told them all of that, so they know that at least.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
Honestly, my first immediate thought is to send the bat in first and try and hypnotize them. But I don't know where the bird is, so that is the biggest problem here.
I could use Wall of Fire.
If they're hypnotized and you use it, then we have more crowd control and you can hit more people.
Guru / Butters. Would I, from how long I've known him so far, guess Shuffle would be walking ahead and probably in the cave and trying to shoot
Actually,
him?
yeah, from knowing him for as long as I have, can I guess where he's about to go?
I mean, he turned invisible, so you can guess he's ahead of you. Speaking of which, Shuffle. So you're walking past the 2 guards, correct? You want to try and get to the other side to use
He wants to get the
Yes,
big boy.
but 1 second. I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Paris, what is the one thing you told Shuffle to do with Groovy today?
Blast. Oh dear.
Hide behind someone and get close enough to finish the job.
Oh, this will be interesting. He's following my directive. That's a shocker in general. Holy fuck. So I would know exactly where he's going.
So
Nostra.
Tenebris is just like...
Nostra.
I think Shuffle is probably ahead of me.
Wait.
Right. Alex. I never thought I'd say this, but send in the bat.
Where they're doing that, Shuffle's doing something else. He's been doing something else.
Hold on. So you're walking past the guards.
Yes.
Okay. Nostra, as you guys are all playing this, like, yeah, send in the bat. You all sudden hear, hey, you see that? Yes. Get him before he gets too close. All right. Shuffle, you understand none of that, but suddenly you see the guard that you're like kind of sneaking past next to you, just like watching you for a second. All of a sudden, he slams his spear forward at you.
Okay. Where am I on the map?
We're taking left or right.
They have invisibility,
Probably
don't they?
more the right.
Okay, so you're in front of the guy to the right, and he's jabbing at you. Does a 17 hit you?
I'll allow it to hit.
You'll allow it to hit? Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I'll allow it to hit.
Okay, yeah, no, I know what you mean. That's why I was making sure. So with the staff, and he's got a similar staff to the one that Tenebris picked up. So that is 5 points of piercing damage, and since you are a medium creature, you are considered grappled.
Uncanny dodge it.
You can
And
uncanny dodge it, yes.
as soon as he hits me with it, you all hear Alex's laugh. As soon as he pulls him in, I imagine his gun got pulled in with him. So Shuffle's gun is just pointed at this thing's stomach.
Oh, he's not pulling
Alex
you in.
is
Yeah, he didn't pull you in.
Yeah.
You are still 10 feet away from him. Unless you were 5 feet away from him. Unless you're moving right in front of him.
Yeah, I'm this one.
Oh, yeah.
This one
Yeah, you're
back,
5 feet away from him. Yeah.
Yeah. Bang. I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Nostra says, holy shit, send in the bat right now.
Roll to see if you hit with Groovy. Yeah, it will hit.
Yes. As soon as I hear the gunshot, yeah, I'm sending Manny in.
Yeah,
wait.
Tenebris' eyes is just widening. He's just fucking shadow stepping back.
I'm going to
I rolled bad damage. 31.
Wait, okay, what is Oz saying?
I'm gonna use Bend Luck to give Minnie a bonus when she uses the Sing ability. Can I do that? Because I can see her right now when she does it.
I will double check that. 1 second. Yep, and that guard, by the way, still up, but you gave him a blast to his gut. He's looking down, just like,
sizable hole.
and you hear a voice ringing out that is continuing to speak in a language you don't understand, except for you two, which, now that you're closer, you recognize it as Abyssal. And you actually, let me look at the let me look at the Spend Luck ability real quick. Bend Luck. Creature makes an attack roll, ability check, saving throw. Roll for any checks. You would not be able to bend luck to make it so that her ability check, or rather her singing, has any different effect. That would be if she was making a saving throw or an attack roll. So
It says an ability check.
Hmm?
It says
not on
check
a saving
or saving throw.
Yeah, for when they're trying to save.
Hey, good.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hmm?
This
But
lady.
it's also an attack roll and an ability check.
It's technically not an attack.
It's a saving throw for her spell save DC, essentially.
But yeah, Guru.
Yes.
I got the description of that lady that attacked them at the bar. The main cultist woman. Does she ring a bell?
Similar enough. You can't see her because very distinctly because she's 300 feet away at the moment.
Yeah. Of course. Also, can we talk about they got attacked by her this day? It's still the same day they got attacked by her.
Yes, this is still technically the same day.
Alright, let's get this bread then, gamers. I'm guessing I need to roll initiative.
Yep. And what you hear in Abyssal, by the way, is they've come. Take them. So we're moving all turns.
Oh God! Oh
They
no!
have come.
Ooh, that's an 18, boys.
Spicy.
Oh, we all that.
We are rolling initiative, yep.
We're rolling initiative.
Okay,
Yep.
fine.
In boys.
Moving the initiative.
Look on the thing again.
I'm pretty sure you guys are. How far down the tunnel?
Tenebris, shadow step back. I'll give you around 30 feet back.
Be here.
What?
So the closest one to me is within 30 feet? Okay.
Yes.
Wait. Okay, right.
Used to be.
Wait,
So
I'm where, Don? Because there's not a lot of space here.
Yeah.
And again, this is more for theater of the mind. This whole thing was so that you had an idea of where it was.
You can make it so the ruler measures longer. You know that, right?
What?
Yeah. You can make it so the ruler instead of 5 feet can rule 10.
How?
Yeah, it's pointless at this point. It's like because at this point it's like because that would also change the stuff for shuffle too, which would make sense. We'll just keep track of how far away you are, and each round will subtract from it.
Right.
Guru.
Mhm.
Could you change the initiative so it's... Oh no, I can. Okay.
Yeah, you
Because
can-
I
you can
rolled it,
change
but I didn't click on my token.
You're fine.
Okay, so
Uh,
how far is one square in this sort of tunnel?
In this tunnel, we'll say that's every 5 feet on the map that you guys are using. I'll say it's 10.
Don's gonna have to add you to the initiative.
okay. I'm sorry, I didn't.
You
Can
gotta
you add
click
me
on
in?
your token.
I know,
Fucking
but
hell.
I already rolled. Can
I
you?
know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There
And then
you
you
go.
can alter that.
You can alter that in.
188.
Now.
I was like, wow, that was really good.
Alright, so, 1 second here. Make sure that we get in everyone.
One's here.
I have good decks, and yet my fucking initiative success got me. I hate it.
There's
Clearly, you
one.
just need garbage initiatives, obviously.
No, stop! I don't like that. That means everyone can get a shot on my face if I'm alone.
Can a thief rogue technically since it's a could they use alchemist fire as a bonus action?
Yes. That's a use object interaction. They could use alchemist fire, they could use acid, stuff like that, yeah.
That's something to keep in mind for myself next time I play a thief. Just play the mad scientist thief that loves making alchemist fire.
Yep. You know, I've
That's
been
what
wondering why you haven't thought of that yet.
I don't want to say anything.
Well, because technically, Shuffle would be able to do that yet, but yeah. Eventually, he might be able to. Because didn't you say his level 13 ability? We're changing it so when he uses his bonus action to use his pocket dimension, it can attack on the same turn. As the bonus action.
As
with
the
whatever
bonus
he-
action.
Yeah. So maybe I might actually be able to do that in the future. If we all live past this fight. Of course.
Wait, so where is everyone else? Are they where is the cultists and stuff? Are they
They're on the other side of the chasm.
like there?
Yes. They're on the
Okay.
other side of this. And in the pool of water that I mentioned here, you can hear something moving about, as well as the entity that is chained up.
Wait, so the one with the dark circles?
Yes, that
is
was...
he
He's against
or
the
like-
wall over there.
Also, what the hell is chained up, by the way? You were cutting out when you were describing it for
The
Oh.
amphibious entity that you would equate with the creature you saw fighting, you, Shuffle, saw it best, and you had heard someone mention it as a merid. They're not on initiative yet, so Molly is first.
Discord on my.
Say again?
I'm now on Discord on my computer. Sorry.
No worries. Molly is going to move up. He rarely gets to there. He's going to do what he does, drag that blade across the back of his neck for his bonus action. Yes, he is doing that first. And for
So
his
shook whenever he gets into combat. I'm like, no, not again, please.
first
Protect him.
attack, he's going to slicey dicey. That will hit.
Slice and dice! Slicing. Oh god, I had flashbacks. But fucking.
Oh, TMNT. Oh my
Yeah!
god.
11 points
Slice
of
and dice.
damage.
Slice and dice. Slice
And
I had
then
the-
his second attack with this other weapon.
I
That's
had
not
the
radiant.
demo for that game because I bought Mario Kart Double Dash and it came with that
Yeah.
extra disc. And
All that comes to mind is boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
Gosh. Second up is Limey, who Limey is going to kind of peek up from behind Tenbra's shoulder, just kind of say, "Cover
be
your
careful.
ears," and kind of
He
aim
covers his
it,
ears.
aim it towards the one that is trying to pincer Shuffle. It's just like,
From my knowledge, Shuffle is virtually deaf at this point. Like he can hear, but it's like he's had a good amount of handful encounters with the lightning within 5 feet of him. His hearing isn't the best.
it's not
Oh
the
no!
best, no.
No. If it's just lightning bolts, that will not affect your hearing in the slightest.
Hmm. It's a thunder.
Yeah, it's
From when he made the lightning rapier.
That was a lot of thunder too. Don't you worry.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not. Why? I now need to Google that.
Go ahead,
I don't-
Google that. Limey is taking her shot. She moves over behind Tenbris, is aiming down the way. You hear the of her pistol. Let me double check their AC. I think that still hits.
Oh, they're a gunsmith artificer.
Yes, those are
Okay,
ones that I
that's
still look at.
Yeah.
That still hits. They're not wearing any armor or shields, and so that still hits the one that's holding on to Shuffle for 8 piercing damage.
No, she's not an artificer.
No, she's not an artificer. Oh, trust me, I'm going to give it away in just a second. A second shot, she cocks it back and fires again. That one kind of whizzes over its head.
Oh.
She's trying not to hit Shuffle.
Extra attack. Okay.
She does have extra attack. And then she peeks out from behind Tenebris and she's just like... sorry.
Okay, yes.
Hold on.
He could potentially go deaf from lightning.
Yeah, he could be.
Okay.
She cups a hand around her her mouth as she calls out to Shuffle. Shuffle! Something's fishy! You need to shoot it! And you get a Valor Inspiration.
She's a
I will-
bot.
Oh my god.
That
Oh
means
my
I can add
God.
it to damage.
You can add it to damage,
Oh,
yes.
Very nice.
Very nice. I'm sorry, that's all I can imagine. She said that.
Imnastra, it is your turn.
Question: what are the cultists on the other side doing? Oh, they see us, don't they?
They see you guys, they see the Kuotoa just like jerking around with something that shot... Actually, no, he was invisible, so he is no longer invisible.
Yeah.
So they see him. They're just watching, as far as you can see.
Yeah. Can I cast? Am I in range for Wall of Fire?
What's the range of Wall of Fire?
It is 120 feet.
You can cast Wall of Fire within 120 feet. It's not going to hit the cultist.
Yeah,
Really? They're that
300
far
feet.
away?
They're 300 feet
300 feet
across
out.
from you guys.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
From where we are?
From where you are currently, yes. There's a 300-foot chasm from where you guys are. Actually, technically speaking, they're 320 feet, but the chasm is 300 feet.
Okay.
Is a big hole.
To Minnie's range is 300 feet, so, if you could scoot forward, like, that would...
Remember, Minnie can't fly right now, so
Yeah, she's in a
Yeah,
tunnel.
but if she dashes, she can move the 20 feet needed.
All right.
no,
I'm just gonna.
it is
I'm
not
gonna
20 feet.
No, the 20 feet to get her song within range.
Which, again, she would have to be out over the hole to be able to get within range of them.
out over the hole,
Oh,
and
okay.
she
Yeah.
has to wait for all of you to get out first,
Yeah,
because she
I'm gonna-
takes up this entire
area.
hallway.
Yeah, so she needs
Gonna
you all
I
use-
to
misunderstood and
leave.
thought.
No, you're
I
fine.
misunderstood and thought you meant 300 from us, because that's what you said.
No, the chasm is 300 feet across with a 20-foot gap for where people walk.
Oh, okay.
That make more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to describe this to make sure you guys understand, because otherwise it would be a big map. Yes, Mia?
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one that Shuffle is not next to.
Okay, firebolt.
And
Fire
that-
away.
That is a 16,
16 does hit.
and that is 1d10 if I'm correct.
2d10. You are above
A
level
D10?
5. Yeah, you're
Oh,
above level
let's see.
5. That's 2d10.
Wait, I rolled the wrong dice. Here, okay. Here's the good one. That's a 3.
So 3 total.
Yeah.
Alright, you aim, you let it whip, and Molly, hearing the familiar sound of a firebolt, just kind of like basically he does like a squat, just as it
Oh, my
slams
baby
over his
boy.
head. He's just
Oh
like,
my god, I would have.
no, you're
I would have
fine.
left if I had hit him.
Nah, you're fine.
Oh, I would have died.
Do you want to
Okay,
move at
good.
all?
I'm gonna move up a little. Can I move next? Can I move next? I don't want to hit him. I'm going. I'm going over there. I'm going next. We're not doing this again.
Okay. So you kind of like, I'm just gonna be right here. Tenebris, it is your turn.
Is he still stealthed?
Technically speaking, as far as you're aware, yes.
How far is
You would also know they
is it
see
to get to?
multiple creatures, though, just so you know.
They've seen.
They've seen Shuffle. They've not seen you.
Oh, yeah. How far is it to get to the entrance of this chasm?
20 feet from where you currently are.
Is it bright light in the chasm?
It's still fairly dim light. The brightest light is in the actual hole, and most of that light seems to be kind of angled towards where the cultists are. So it would still technically be dim light if you're trying to jump behind him.
Okay. He is going to. Hmm. He's gonna shadow step. Could he shadow step to like here?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna do that. And he's gonna attack this.
Alright, first attack with advantage. As it suddenly is stabbed in the side, so roll damage. And for 12.
Ew. I'll send me a picture of a Tangrowth.
Hand
Second
grapple.
attack.
What?
You got one.
Nothing wrong with Tangrowth.
Oh god!
Oh
Rapid.
no.
To be fair, thankfully, that's not Shuffle currently.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because, like,
Low's not good,
his crits are bad.
right? Make a dexterity check.
Save or just check?
Okay, you manage to hold on to the dagger, you don't drop it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like you overextend, you hit the wall. You're trying to keep, short range fighting. You're good with that. You almost drop it though, but with the dexterity check, you like drop it and just catch it with your other hand. You do have a bonus action.
Do I? I thought I used.
Oh no, you use the shadow step. So
shadow.
yeah, so you have the dagger and you're like, okay, I'm here. I got a stab in. That's 1. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, could I? No, that's too.
Hmm?
Oh, don't worry.
Some spells you will. Spells like Firebolt, you don't.
Okay.
The cult leader begins chanting something, and that will be
No.
I'm
Sounds-
just scared whenever she finally does cast Wall of Fire. She's disappointed by it.
Shuffle, it is your turn.
Oh, it's gonna go great.
Okay. Fish season, and he'll pull the trigger.
I'm guessing your bird is doing the help action, so you don't have disadvantage. So pull the trigger. That will hit, and up to you if you want to use the Bardic Inspiration.
No, I won't yet.
So that's 35 points of damage. Even without that, you... No more fish. As the one in front of you has now a secondary hole in him, and apparently that would do it.
Damn, son. Just out of Shuffle's mouth, and I'll right back to this one and turn around and just go. Just wave with his hand that got nothing in it.
Okay.
Bonus action,
Mhm.
just in case. From my pocket dimension comes the grapple.
Okay.
So my left hand will be grappling hook, right hand will be shotgun.
Gotcha. So you wave, and then all of a sudden there's a grappling hook in your hand.
Yep.
Fair enough. Alright, and Alex, it is your turn.
I'm gonna have to ask you something after this because I was just thinking about some.
Okay.
I need the roller. Come here. There we go. Good, so I can.
Alright, so she
And
runs
it's
on.
all that I can move.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot that fucker.
Shoot him.
Please, Doc Molly.
You say, please duck. He's like, okay. Leans forward and you just fire away. Hit the damage.
Oh, ignore Hunter's Mark.
Not a problem. So, 12 points of piercing damage as it just it slams into his shoulder. And you hear him basically...
My precious!
Basically, Nostra hears him saying, that fucking hurt!
Wait, what? Wait, what happened?
It got shot and it said, that fucking hurt.
I think
Oh,
she
the-
thought
the-
Molly was talking.
I
No.
did for a second. I almost
No.
shit myself.
No,
Oh,
I-
God. was like, what
no,
did you
I-
do to him?
I made Molly duck for that specific reason.
Good. Okay, good. Oh,
He's fine. He's fine. Breathe.
let him die. Not again.
Boop.
Don't
Oh.
go using your blood curse the eyeless too freely there, Molly Mock.
They won't be
Taste.
in until next round.
Taste.
Let me roll these other ones in real quick.
Where exactly is the cultist leader?
On the other side of this blue chasm, which is 300 feet wide. So the blue
Something tells me
is
we need
300
to.
feet wide.
Something tells me we need to start
Oh.
focusing on her because I feel like she's doing a ritual that would be
Yeah.
done soon.
Yeah.
The one next to
Kill her.
Tenebris that you tried to attack is going to now try and hit Tenebris because you stabbed him.
He can.
That's a natural
try.
20.
Oh.
He can.
I love it.
Try.
I love it. He can try. Natural 20. And he cannot fly currently in this corridor. It's too tight.
Correct.
Very well.
So
Pop out
that
and go over
is 2d6.
Unless Tenebris can
Just-
Misty Step with a bitch.
Jeez
Can-
Louise. That is...
Let me just.
Yep.
Wait.
Just making sure I don't actually have anything.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Says 14
Yeah.
points of piercing damage.
Oh, tasty.
And you are considered grappled.
Oh.
Can I
Oh
hellish
my.
rebuke?
If you have Hellish Rebuke, you can Hellish Rebuke.
That's a racial trait.
He be a tiefling, so
It-
cast
some
it at
some
second
tieflings
level.
aren't. Yep. So
Yep.
that's 1, 2, yep, 3d10. So 10 points of fire damage from a dex save. DC 12, he's got a +0, and 11 fails.
No, I was gonna say, like, considering he's holding a thing that's grappling me, I don't think he could move that much.
Yeah, that's a good question. Would he have disadvantage
Actually,
since
you'd be
he's...
surprised-
He
You
failed
can-
either
you
way.
can
I
have
mean, he failed anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I mean,
And
for
with-
future reference.
Yep. And with his second attack, he's going to bite you.
You
No
actually have a
advantage.
good amount
No.
of mobility with like basically holding a thing like that.
Yep.
Because basically you're just in their hands. They can do whatever the hell they want. And you can't do shit about it.
Correct. And an 11 will miss. So he tries to, but his own spear kind of goes to him. You got. He's like, ah, ah.
Oh my
And
God,
he
just Tenebris jumps and he bites his own spin.
And he is going to... He's got 30 feet of movement. Move this down to the map layer, otherwise it's going to just... There we go. So he's not able to get all the way there, but he pushes you up towards the edge, which... Because he is actually moving 15 feet, he is moving out of opportunity attack range, so Shuffle and Molly get an attack of opportunity. Shuffle, that is with disadvantage.
Wait, that's 15. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
right.
because,
15.
yeah,
Oh,
like I said, it's
right.
the map
Go
I'm showing you
shoot.
guys.
Whips out, go shoot. I gotta reload before I.
That's correct. And Molly, on the other hand, is going to...
Because
swing
technically,
away.
I technically couldn't have summoned the grappling hook, but yes.
I wish you could attack of opportunity with fucking crossbow, but I know you have to have a feat to do
I
it.
discussed it with you before, but yeah.
Yep.
Basically, he doesn't have an open hand because he has umbrella in one, grappling hook in the other. But
That's right.
She got, but yeah.
Yeah, he
I
could have had
technically
the
should've
umbrella
been
on his
able to-
back and grappling hook right now. For 10 points of damage, this guy is still up. As Molly quickly reaches out with the scimitar and just rakes it across his back, but he's still trying to shove you essentially into the pit. Is where he's trying to get you. And actually, Paris, you can attack of opportunity with a crossbow, but you have disadvantage if they're within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Can I attack him when he moves?
You are not within 5 feet of him, so no.
Ah, damn. Oh, well, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, outside of the obvious they move out of range thing.
Yeah, so no, you can't attack them from where you are currently. You can't attack someone for moving. Otherwise, other people would attack you for moving, which...
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's be fair. No one actually wants to get shot. So I'm just gonna...
And if crossbow expert works with guns, oh god, Shuffle would be broken.
Yeah.
Right.
So, stepping on to Minnie. I'm guessing Minnie's gonna try and move forward.
Move her 20 feet, so her 2 squares.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to actually ask you about on that one, but we'll
Should be right
ask that later.
She'll be right here.
Oh, you're not doing the thing that you were doing before?
But she's
You said
got
in the hall. Yeah, you said in the
yeah.
hallway 5 feet
I
counts
mean-
as
Yep.
10. 5
Well,
feet counts as 10.
That was before I
That's why
realized
I
they
asked.
actually had themselves spaced correctly. So yeah, so Minnie's just gonna kind of lumber over. Limey gets to the side, just like, go ahead, no worries, I'll be right here. Which is her turn. The cultists start standing up and kind of like, what do we do? What do we do? You can hear the kind of mutterings and whatnot as the cult leader is just continuing to speak.
Actually, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Since it's a cave, would that amplify her range?
You don't know? I mean, you'd have to try it to see.
That's what can I try it now that I thought about this?
That it would mean that she'd be using her action instead.
So she can't move it. Oh, that's right, she dashed. Never mind, never mind. I'll use it next turn.
Next turn, no worries. So Molly, I did not mean to pop my knuckles like that.
I heard that. That sounded painful.
So Molly is going to walk up, kind of like tap the guy on the shoulder with a blade. Excuse me, you're not allowed to have that. And just takes off the guy's head. It's like, oh, wasn't expecting that. You okay? Kind of takes a...
To the body?
No, he's asking Tenebris if he's okay.
Okay, I'm like, Molly, that's some dark ass humor.
I mean, no, he's not
Granted,
asking...
it's the Molly form of humor, but
Yeah.
Yes, I'm.
Okay. He moves over. He's like, can't exactly. Well, that's unhelpful. Kind of just whips his blade over and just like, here they come. Brace yourself. Limey's going to be like, if I got out of here, it'd probably be better. But I'm gonna just stay behind you. Don't worry. Alex, kick their butts. And she's going to give you a Valor Inspiration.
I love that she's a bard so much. You don't.
right.
Because it fits the perfect like our first fan feel, where she's constantly encouraging us.
Of course. Of course. So if you want to, I'll put a little green dot on you to say that you've got your little inspiration die.
You guys can say this for honestly, you see, Shuffle usually when he's holding the gun, happy demeanor. He looks extremely nervous.
Gotcha. All right, Nostra, it is your turn.
All right. She turns to Paris
So
and is like, and she's gonna be like, I mean Alex, and she's gonna be like, I gotta get on top of your bat, and we gotta go over there. That cult leader's preparing something. I know it.
She's
I'm gonna
kind of.
cast wall of fire on them.
She just gestures toward Minnie, like, go for it.
Oh yeah. All right. How do I get on top of Minnie? Can you do that
you
for
can
me?
hold your action to get on top of her when she goes by.
Okay, I'll hold action and I will get on her when it's fun.
Why do I have a green? Oh,
Yeah, that's the inspiration.
okay. Look, I'm on top of Limey. Wait, hold up.
You're not on top of Limey. No, you're fine.
Oh, shouldn't I have a green dot too then?
You should have the green dot. Yes, go ahead and put that on you. Speaking of which, Emastra's turn is done. Tenebris, it is currently your turn. Which actually, this guy is dead. Don't worry. The guy that the head was taken off. He is no longer with the living.
His head is talking. It's like when you cut the head off a snake, its mouth is still open and
hi,
closing.
Well, Tenebris. Would Tenebris hear Nostra?
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, probably.
Then he's gonna stand sort of here, and he's gonna have the ready action. Is he in dim light?
If you're standing right next to the pool, you are not. There's bright light coming from underneath.
What about here?
You have to. If you're stepping 10 feet away, I'd say yes.
He's gonna
So you have to
do the
take another
ready
step.
action. Alright. He's gonna use the ready action to. Oh no! Wait. I'm confused how the ranges work. Could I move there?
You
Get
can move
on
there.
as well.
You could move on and have your action be to get on her. Yes.
Because I'm not sure if
Yes,
this
you are
is
in
all
range.
like.
You are in range now. Everyone has moved out, so now you are at all of this area. Let me put a thing here.
Because I was aware this isn't
Yes.
actually 15 feet. This is actually 40 feet.
Yes. Well, this is 20 feet. It's meant to be 20 feet across. I just didn't have it set up properly. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's gonna move on to the bat as well and be like, in Nostra,
Yeah, what's up, man?
I'm joining you.
Oh, cool, it's a party.
How much do each of you weigh?
I don't know.
Because eventually she will become encumbered,
Very
170
and she
pounds
cannot walk.
plus.
I have no idea how much
106.
Nostra weighs.
286.
Y'all need to wait until she gets out into the open, because otherwise her 10 feet of... Look, I'm like, her 10 feet of movement will become 5, and that will take forever.
Okay. Yeah, he'll wait then. Originally, he was just going to use the ready action to, like, shadow step on the back or something.
You can't ready a bonus action.
Go away.
Oh.
You're too fat, go!
200 pounds! He's gonna fucking weigh it down.
He'll stay here then. Can he throw the pincer's staff he has? Like, as an actual, like, spear?
Because it doesn't have a thrown range, I'm going to say it does not have a thrown range.
Okay, right.
It is a melee weapon.
Okay.
I have another question for Don. Sorry.
Hmm.
A large creature can obviously carry more than a medium creature, even if they have the same strength stat. I'm assuming.
It's essentially how a strength stat for standard people works is their strength times 15. A large creature would be a strength times 30.
Okay, so 15 times... Okay. That's what I had to know, because I'm like, I don't know what her fucking carrying capacity is.
She can carry quite a bit.
Okay, so... Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and
Okay.
I guess dodge
Okay.
Dodge!
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
as an action.
Dodge Charger.
God damn it.
This one's moving up here.
Okay, so she can carry 450 pounds.
Moving up here.
And I need to improve her ability check, so Dawn, guess what I'm improving?
And I
So-
can imagine.
480.
So this one right here, one of them does dash. The other 3 are able to get in range to attack. So. They are
Fortunately,
going-
Tenebris is diagonal, so
let me roll a d2 real quick.
for some reason I just imagine he does the Michael Jackson and just leans forward.
Tenebris is on odds, Shuffle's on evens. That's an even. So it is going to try and be poking at Shuffle. It rolled onto my book, so that caught it, but I don't think a 9 will hit you.
Will not.
Alright, and 2 attacks at
Is-
Molly. That
No.
one hits. That will
Kill the
not.
lavender tiefling.
I will kill you, Butters. Don't try me today.
For 3 points of piercing damage. Alright. As he has been poked.
Here's a picture of a cute little brown doggy howling. It's just being poked! He's fine!
The leader holds up their arms and continues the incantation as you hear a from the hole as you watch the Merid beginning to kind of move.
Oh
Starting
no,
to
oh no,
rise up
oh no,
slightly.
oh no.
Alright.
Beans.
Shuffle, it is your turn.
I swear this never happens as he's reloading his gun.
Oh my god!
Don't ask where I heard that.
Bonus action, I will
Probably very.
desummon the grappling hook. Object interaction,
Mhm.
I will take out my umbrella
Okay.
What is that?
and I'll move around.
Alright. So you kind of swing around behind him. Alright.
What is what?
That the bag.
Oh, you wanted an image of the Merid, which actually I'll make it the proper size for you.
Oh,
Oh no, no,
It's
no,
a
no,
fish
no.
genie.
It's a fish genie.
Oh,
just so you have an
no, no,
idea
no,
of what
no,
it
no,
looks
I don't
like.
want to fight that.
is it alive then?
It's alive.
Are they
Right.
controlling it? What the
You
fuck?
don't, you don't know. And it's at
Remember,
the
it
opposite
was
end.
acting weird and attacking the other one. So maybe
Mm. Alright, so that's your
Okay.
turn, Shuffle.
yes.
Alright. Alex,
Like,
it is
haste
your
it or
turn.
anything, so I can't like do extra shit.
Okay,
So yeah, I
So
legit
if I
use every manageable thing I can.
Gotcha.
go here,
Mm-hmm.
these fuckers can't attack me, right?
Uh,
Because I would be trying my best to
If-
skirt around them.
if you're skirting the wall, I'll say you can do that.
Okay, thank you. Do I see cultist bitch?
You can see her, yes.
I'm taking a shot at her, even with disadvantage.
Fire away.
I have a longbow.
Am I able to do luck,
Which-
bend luck for her?
If you wish to add a d4 to her roll, you can do that. Which
Oh, is that
you
all
can do
Bend
that
Luck
at
does?
bend luck. Let me see here. Bend luck. When a creature makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply the number rolled as a penalty or bonus to the creature's roll. Which
So yeah, she could.
no range on
Does
that, just
does it-
within sight.
Question: does it apply to the total roll or the die roll?
Imagine the total roll.
Okay, I want to know if it could help me get out of a misfire.
No, the total roll.
Just do it.
So,
Oh.
first and foremost, hold on. Are you shooting with the longbow or with the heavy crossbow? Because the heavy crossbow has a different range than the longbow.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back.
No worries. Heavy crossbow has a range of 100 to 400. The longbow has a range
Longbow
of
has a range of
150
600.
to 600. Yeah, so either way, either heavy crossbow or longbow, you'd be able to try and take a disadvantage shot at her.
Oh, awesome. Well, then I'll stick with the heavy crossbow in that case. Never mind.
Fire away. Disadvantage, of course.
+4?
No,
Or did she not cast that yet?
She hasn't done it yet, so roll to see if you hit first. Okay, that
No.
would not hit. Do you want to use bend luck?
Yes.
Oh
I
no,
don't
not
care
you.
if
That's
that's
not
not
you.
gonna hit either.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay, so spending 2
Yeah.
sorcery points, rolling a d4.
3,
Here,
13.
does it matter if they roll a d4?
Does it? Yeah, does it?
It does not hit.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
There's no way that I don't think it had a
Figured,
14.
yeah.
So yeah, you watch it slam it against the side of the wall and just you're like,
I feel like he couldn't have told us that until after we used it.
yes. So you,
Okay.
you took the shot, and
Sorry, I'm Nastra.
yeah, it happens.
Wasted my points.
I'm sorry.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
It's like Carlton going for a shot in basketball. It's just
20. Actually, 25.
I'm
30.
getting gang banged.
Not in the fun way either.
Alright, so the new guy, let's see who he attacks first, because that will determine who he's biting.
The big boy's attacking us.
Bite is going at Alex, the spear is going at Molly. To hit, the bite is a 19.
It's just
Alex,
the
does that hit?
grunts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I disassociated. Yes, it does in fact hit. That hurt.
3 points of piercing damage as it bites you.
Ah, fuck you, you fishy bitch. I'm gonna eat your face.
You say that with just the monotone as you're getting bit, and it kind of like is about to thrust at Molly, and kind of looks at you like, what? It rolled
You
it rolled a 10, it
bitch.
missed.
I find that statement so
I said that in
Primordial.
I said that in fucking you said they speak primordial, right?
No.
Oh, okay. She's chanting primordial, that's right.
No, she's chanting an abyssal.
Abyssal. Thank you.
Alright, and let's see who the other one is.
I said that in
attacking first.
abyssal so he can understand me. Fuck you.
He still looks confused. Like, what? And you, as you say that, you remember, they speak Undercommon, but they don't speak Abyssal.
So why is she chanting?
Because she's trying to summon us something that knows Abyss. Or that's
No,
Abyss.
no, okay, that I figure. But my thought process is, do they know what they're getting into if she's doing that?
Alright. No, you
I mean,
don't know.
Just,
You do
just
know
because some
that,
guy is speaking in Chinese,
hold
are
on,
you
sorry.
not going to be friends with him? I mean,
That's not what I mean. Yeah. Go ahead, Don.
No worries. Tenebris, you're lucky you were dodging. That's a 23 to hit. It was a natural 20. So, he does not get the natural 20 on you, but he does still hit. That is for 6 points of piercing damage as it bites your shoulder. And then the one at Shuffle,
Fuck you.
that is an 18 to hit with the staff.
that I cast shield.
Okay, so skitters off the shield. Does not hit.
I'm not into that stuff.
Understandable. It is now Minnie's turn.
Here we go, boys. It's time for the airdrop. Can I get on
Well-
her back as she goes by?
Yeah. First of all, she's not dashing. I'll tell you that right now,
Okay.
because I want to try this.
Okay.
There is very clear. Cover your ears for Minnie, as I'm going to attempt this.
All right.
right.
Before
Let's
you,
see how it works.
Okay, he'll cover it.
okay. So you
If
guys,
if we have wait, if we have him Nostra go across, because the lady's chanting something, we could interrupt her, or I don't know.
Even if
I don't know.
even if she dashes, she still would not be fully cleared. That's the thing.
Okay. All right, I cover my ears. Everybody's covering their ears. Let's go.
with you covering your ears, I'm going to say that negates, because this time you actually are aware of what's coming, so you're able to brace yourselves. So you
Thank
guys
God.
are no longer affected by this. For now. If you don't have your ears covered, you can still be affected by it.
Yeah, if I don't warn you, don't worry. I'll remember to warn.
Mm. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls to make. So let's see if their wisdom saves are any good.
Oh wait, so it doesn't amplify
So far as you're aware,
the range.
nope. Does not seem to be able to reach to the cultist on the other side.
Fucking echo. God damn you.
So,
Maybe the echo
Uh,
isn't as powerful as the actual singing.
I'm hoping.
You know, like they're not as
Fishman.
good when they're live. Or
No,
they're
I'm not-
around, they're
I'm
better.
not saying fuck. I'm not saying fucking to Don. I'm saying fucking like, damn it. Why didn't that kill work like that?
I'm trying to find a good quick token. What was the token I used last time for them being
Let me look through the tokens and see if I can remember.
It still has a 300
think it was the-
feet range, Paris.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's
I
a
know,
very
but
good range.
the whole thing that I was hoping for was
That's a natural one.
the leader to be charmed.
Mm-hmm.
That was why I was like, does that go work? I was desperate.
That's another one down.
Did she only do it once
Wow.
per day?
No,
Or no, she done it more than once a day.
That one's
Yeah.
saved.
she can
That
do it
was
however
saved.
many times she wants.
All right, so you see, like the one that's trying to fight you, Alex, just like slowly relax, just
Oh, you know what,
turn.
dude? I don't even cover my ears and use my reaction.
Oh, okay. So make the wisdom save.
Fuck you. A target successfully saves is immune to this song for the next 24 hours.
This is true. You have already saved. So yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh, okay, yeah. In
Wait.
that case, Tenebris
Just make her
doesn't-
sing to us at the beginning of every day, Paris.
There you go. He sided through.
Oh,
There you go.
goodness.
We figured out. We broke the code, boys. We broke the code. Yeah. We figured it out. But yes, 4 of them are just complete. Like shuffle. You see like 3 of them around you, like looking between. Then one of them just like gets relaxed, turns around. The other 2 is like. Which
English,
Nostra?
motherfucker. Do
Do
you?
you speak it?
And now you hear, what the hell are they? What the hell's he doing? I don't know. That singing's terrible. They should be paying better attention.
Can a
You don't
master
hear.
talk back to them?
You can. I'll say you can quickly make a quick note of that.
Oh, wait. Can I persuade you to stop fighting us?
What the hell? You should speak our language. Kill her. Absurd.
You say absurd.
protect the precious.
Right.
All right. So the cultists are beginning to get
They literally just said
Those.
kill her because you speak their language. I don't think they're receptive.
They look more
Worth a
startled
try.
and confused, but you know we'll see what happens. The cultists are
Worth a
getting
try.
bows against the back wall. They're
Mhm.
they're not like looking like they're actively drawing it. They look like they're more like what do we do? What do we do? Oh wait. Hold wait. So I'm gonna let Molly. Molly is about to attack. They kind of looks at me just like I'm just gonna just kind of bounces over this way. I'm not gonna break your charm effect right now, but he's like, hello there.
Did you just Obi-Wan that guy?
He's just Obi-Wan, that guy. Yes.
Rip.
He's not gonna use his bonus action again for that. He's just gonna throw it again,
I have the high ground, Anakin.
and then bonus action make another. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
quick
Christ.
Oh, sorry.
Is there like, can I actually? There's like the pit,
7.
right? Can I kind of run around?
You could run around it. There's a 20 feet platforms like from the walls, so you have space with which you could run. So let me just add that up real quick. So that's 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus.
Don, you
7.
know you know who I miss right now? I miss Zira.
Oh my gosh.
You wanna know why?
Why?
Cause she can walk on fucking walls.
She has the spider climb boots. I remember.
Yes!
That moment when you miss a character because it's like they can just ignore all of this annoyance and just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk on the ceiling and just
I'm
shoot you
not
from this.
sure. By any chance, do you have the haste spell?
yeah,
Oh, if you did, Shuffle would be there pretty much this round.
cause you can run what?
Moving around at the
90
speed
feet?
of gun, which
I'd
at
be
the
able
top
to-
of the round.
One,
Okay,
What's your running speed again?
yeah, it would be 30, 60, 90, so I'd be able to go 180. That's more than half the way.
Yeah.
Genie. Oh, that's giant. There we go. Dex bonus for that. Adding him to the initiative list.
And I should have.
No.
Wait. Shuffle have 45 movement speed.
No,
No.
I have 30. I can use my bonus action to run, though.
Rogues
Did
can
that-
dash twice, essentially.
Well,
Which
what?
I've actually been considering that, but I'll go over that at another date.
Go over what?
Dashing twice, because I I've been thinking about it. I'm not sure if that's actually something someone should be. I mean, not that they should be, but that you
I
can
don't
do.
think that is
But
Dude,
how it works. I
I'll
thought
let
you
it.
could only dash once
That's-
per turn.
No.
it's pretty much a yeah. You can.
That's
Mm.
that's the way I've been doing it before. I'm going to continue to do that. I've been considering making it so you can only,
Wasn't that a basic mechanic in the in?
Yeah, that was the
Fort
point
Rogue?
of doing it, because so rogues can just be faster than most things.
and that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm looking it over in the actual rules later. Right now, we are still in the middle of combat, which actually I just
Yeah,
realized something. Why forgive me, everyone. We gotta have ourselves some. Let me see. What's good for this? This should be fine. There you guys. We have to have music. I knew something was missing. Speaking of which, Limey is behind everyone, going to just kind of.
I hear shit.
10.
There we go.
Seeing that there's a few over there, she's gonna kind of step to the side. Take aim
Wait,
at
why
the
do I
one
know
in
this
front of-
music?
Because you remember the bombs. You always remember the
Oh
bombs.
my god.
Guru,
Mm-hmm.
Guru, Papa Crawford has spoken. A rogue using cunning action in a monk step of the wind can use dash twice on action plus bonus action.
Well, no.
Enough.
If you dash the
Papa-
bonus action, you can move, dash, then dash again.
Papa
Oh.
Crawford has spoken.
Well, it says you
In
can
that
dash
case-
as an act. It says you can dash as an action, and then rogues can dash as a bonus
Yes, that's
action.
what we said. That's what we said. Yeah, you
yeah.
can.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh,
there's the sage advice if you're wondering, Guru.
No worries.
I'll put
Yeah,
it in
just
general.
send it to me, please.
It's in
Alright.
general. Yeah, give me
Thank
the DM
you.
if I can.
All right. And she holds out a hand towards the one that in front of Molly. She's like,
Wait,
Man,
I think NPR was trying to say something.
Oh,
What's the
I was
question?
just gonna say, in that case, if I used a key point, I could move 135 feet.
"Yep, you could."
Yeah. NPR, I say we start making our way over.
In the
Okay,
meantime,
but sorry, Don.
yeah, no worries. In the meantime, Limey, she's like, looks at her gun, looks at them, and is like, "No, I think this is better." Holds out a hand, points at the one in front of Molly. Is like, "Hey, you smell fishy!" Vicious mockery.
Oh, Vision Mockery. Okay.
And let me
85.
see if it saves with a. Oops. Yep. No freedom.
Wait. I
Bad.
just thought of something.
It ignores her.
What
She's like,
is-
"I tried,
what is-
guys." She got
What
max
does
damage on-
inspiration do? Oh my god, I
1d6
forgot.
to ability check, saving throw, or attack roll. And since she's a Valor Bard, you can also add it to the
damage.
damage. I don't know
Okay.
if it's 1d6 or something else.
One
What is it?
d8.
I forgot to use that because I forgot that was on me. Oops.
No, you're fine. That means it's still on you.
No, she's saying she could have possibly hit when.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
If
yeah.
If you'd like,
Use
you
the-
can roll that. Because it's the 13 now. I'll let you
So
roll
what
it if
was
you
the
wanted to
4
use it.
she rolled? It's a 14 now. Roll big. Roll big.
1d8.
1d8. That's a 6. That's a 19, and 19 does hit.
Nice.
Ooh, yes.
Got her?
If
I hit the girl, yeah.
Let's roll up and
And can I say that I add Hunter's Mark?
No, she is outside of the range for you to be able to have cast
Okay,
Hunter's Mark. So
alright.
that's still 10 piercing damage. So I'm gonna just put it. I'm
Oh,
gonna put just a
nice.
random token on the field just so I can make sure that I keep her HP in mind. It
Hey.
slams into her, and you see like she kind of reels back slightly, and you see one of the other cultists like reel back as well, and then like look over me like make like this basically like this praising motion as they get on their knees and like stare at the ceiling.
NPR. Question. You want to take these 2 attacks of opportunities for me?
It's not your turn
What?
yet.
What?
That's my
Sorry?
turn.
She hold on
Oh.
before Imnastra's turn. She looks up at Imnastra and says, "Okay, just hit him really hard, a lot." She gives you
Ooh.
another Valor inspiration, and Imnastra gets it from Limey.
Oh, I get. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
she wanted to make sure that she's maximizing who's getting what here. All right, so
Alright,
now
neat.
it is your turn.
Can I fly across with Minnie to like light
You
these
have to wait till her
motherfuckers up?
turn.
Oh, no, I can-
You can hold your action to cast it when she flies. But that would
Be able to reach them now if I run to the edge of the chasm.
if you're trying to run here.
Yeah.
Aren't you on mini?
It's 120 feet.
Okay,
and
then
the
I'll wait for
chasm
Minnie.
is 300. Yeah, and even if
Then I'll
Minnie
wait for-
flew, You wouldn't be able to reach it.
If it makes you feel any better, once Minnie moves 10 feet, I can make her dash upward 30.
Yep, which
Isn't her
again, that
movement supposed to be really good?
her movement
Actually,
when she's
60
flying is 60 feet. Yes, which that'd be 180 feet range basically. That would not be in range to hit them.
It wouldn't be within range, but you would be much closer.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait then.
Okay.
You
So
got
you're doing
Dimension
nothing on your
Door?
turn currently?
Time
I
out.
do have Dimension Door.
Grab shuffle. It's within 500 feet. Dimension door me in that girl's face.
Oh, actually, can I do that now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll run up there and
Let's
Dimension Door him.
Get
and-
gamers.
Okay. So you both
Yeah.
dimension door over to the other
Hey,
side.
and then can I... Am I able to use a spell, or do I gotta...
That is your spell.
Yeah, Dimension Door is a spell.
What's up?
As you teleport him, he just gives you a hug and looks. The nervousness grows. It's like it's extremely. It's like a conflicting feeling of emotion. He looks nervous but happy. It's a weird.
Hmm.
Let's have some fun.
She kind of glances at you, and
Hello,
Imnastra,
how are you?
you hear her say, "You will make great sacrifice to Grast."
English,
Hey.
motherfucker.
Wait, she replies in it's Abyssal, I'm assuming?
Abyssal.
She turns back to the lady, she's like, hey, after this, do you want to go out somewhere?
She looks mildly confused.
We could go on a date together, you and I, you know? We could make something really
I'll
good here.
I'll say that's your turn. She hasn't said or done anything yet, but Tenebris, it's your turn.
How far away is Tenebris from this cultist person?
It is 300 feet of the chasm, so that, including where you are now, that's an extra 1, 5, 10, 15, 315, then 5, 10, 15, 20. So, in total, 335 feet.
How deep is this chasm? I assume the bottom.
200 feet down,
Oh,
and 600 feet up. It is a big chasm, probably towards more the center of this mountain.
and it's how many points damage per 10 feet?
How many what per 10 feet?
1d6.
1d6. So that's
It would hurt you.
But you also do have slow fall.
19d6.
You have
Oh,
slow fall, which would make it reduced by 40 points of damage. That's
Yeah, but if there's high rolls,
it can hurt you.
yeah. That.
please don't jump. Don't
No,
jump.
He's not going to jump. I'm just considering my options.
Of course.
I'm scared.
Technically, he might actually be able to take the fall damage because of slow fall.
Technically.
I can tank like 40 damage,
Mhm.
which okay, so I assume this is just 5 feet. This side thing here.
It's 20 feet across.
So okay.
From side to
Is
side,
there any?
this is actually 20 feet across. Like I said, not a full map.
Is it? Oh yeah, I'm not dodged. Is it?
Yeah, you're dodged.
So okay. Is there any dim?
Any what?
Is any part of that side bit in dim light?
Glancing over at it, closer to the wall would be considered in dim light.
Okay, he's gonna shadow step as far as he can up
Okay.
into this side area.
Okay. Which that's maximum 60 feet.
Yeah, so
let's see.
I'll just.
I'm just going to do
put
this in like
myself there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Sorry, I'm doing math in my head.
Hello, everyone. It's me.
You boy.
Are we alive?
We're still live.
Yeah, we're alive.
We've not left.
I don't think we've been hit. Well, no, I think
Yes.
Tenebris has
Tenebris,
been
Tenebris
hit.
and Shuffle would both like to hold up a hand and say,
Protect.
"Excuse me." Also, Molly would also be like, "Hello."
Press Press
I've
X to
taken
doubt.
a
What
light
happened?
Flicking. I've taken approximately 2 days.
Press X to doubt. Press X to doubt. No one took damage. Remember, he got hit. He got poked.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh lordy! What the?
Thank you, Butters.
Shuffle.
You're
You could have sent that in, DM, so that it didn't do that. 'Cause
Sorry.
that did me a spookin'.
Sorry, I was looking through the Mercer campaign
No,
guide
I
and saw
know. Yeah,
Oh, I gotta
I saw
mark that
Cruel,
down.
I'm like, oh, I'm not.
Good though. It's
That scared me.
asking.
And-
Did Molly get hurt?
Yeah, he got
What happened to
stabbed once.
Molly?
Yeah.
that was a while
Oh.
ago.
Remember, you were screaming. Yeah.
Hold on, Tenebris,
screaming,
are
by the
you
way.
also running and dashing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do math. I'm sorry. Math is not my strong suit. So that is 45. So that's 90
That's-
feet on top of. He went into the darkness, so they are.
150 feet.
Okay. So you get about halfway there. So
Okay.
you Numa. And that would be your full turn. On their turn, actually no, I think as the reaction, these guys all are currently over here.
Wait, did one of? Oh right. He's charmed.
Yeah, these guys
So I
are all
can't hit 'em.
charmed. So the only one who is currently not charmed is looking between them all, just like, ah, which no longer Imnostra there. So Imnostra, you can't hear this. So you just seem like try and poke Molly. But the four
I have a question.
Yes.
Since they are charmed, they are pretty much at her beck and call. No, I'm not asking if she can command them to attack or anything. Would they separate to let her through? Okay,
They'll move to allow her through. They can't take actions or reactions.
okay, that's what I was asking.
So she would be able to move. Alright. Alright, and the leader looks between the two of you. And she keeps going with the incantation. Like she paused. She said that for a moment, then she turns and she waves her hand as the creature, now no longer needing to move away, as it just rises up, turns around with, it's not a zombified look, just its eyes are kind of glossy, like it doesn't know where it is. It kind of looks at you in primordial. Shuffle.
Hey,
you
I can understand
You
him.
understand that. You hear him just like this kind of this croaky. Run.
Run?
He
And
says that
that's her
to
turn.
me?
He's saying that to you two, as he's looking at you like with this like
Oh.
struggling expression.
No. Is she wearing anything?
What's your passive
I was-
perception?
15.
Passive perception 15. Just looking her over, you see she has the amulet around her neck. You see she's wearing bracelet, but other than that, dark cloak. And speaking of which, it is your turn. She's not going to do the other thing she was going to do just yet. Which also, let me make sure that you're aware. The other cultists, just going to put little bandit tokens real quick. Bandit. Just because they'll work for this purpose. So we're back against the wall.
Dawn, I just
Yes.
realized something.
Hmm.
You said her moving 60 feet puts her at 180 feet. Mini. Would the woman have to make a wisdom save since she's still singing when she moves?
If she's using her bonus action to keep it up. Don't forget, she has to use her bonus action to
She
keep doing
didn't
that.
do anything else as a bonus act.
Yeah, but she's Minnie's still
Yeah,
over
she
here,
would have to dash, that's the problem.
Yeah. which is her action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh wait, which is her action, not her bonus action?
Yeah, it's
You
not
can
a
use an
bonus
action to dash. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she would use her bonus action to keep it up then. Okay.
7,
My brothers? Wait, what? Oh, those are cultists. From far away, they
Cultists.
look like Kinku.
No,
I'm
these
so
are
confused.
they're cultists.
He
Also,
got
Far
so
away, they
excited.
look like Kinku. I was
Also,
like,
I'm
what?
going to put a little red dot over the one who is currently praising. He's looking into the ceiling, just arms outstretched as he's praising. Does not look like he's attacking you, just holding his arms up.
Is he doing magic?
Not that you can see. It doesn't sound like he's chanting anything.
He's definitely not praising the sun.
Mm,
Uh,
Okay, that's a lot of cultists.
Jesus.
7 cultists.
That would have been useful
Can
to
I
see.
try to mouth
earlier.
in my best in Primordial? How's she controlling you? Have I heard enough Primordial to say that? Or Orin, technically?
You can speak it in Orin. It'll be like one of those like basically guessing games, and
I'll say that's my
Claire.
object interaction, okay?
I'll allow it.
Because like just doing that, because it's hard enough for him to remember certain words in Orin that he's heard before.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna say he's gonna get that out, and please God, 10. Okay,
You're excited. You pull it up. You're still a little bit nervous as you kind
16.
of 16. 16 does miss.
Can I give him? Can I?
Yeah,
Can I
16
give him
hits.
bonus? Can I?
Hold
Wait, wait, wait.
Ben Luck, go ahead.
He already said it hit.
No, 16 misses. But with
Wait.
Ben Luck, what does Ben Luck give him?
Luck gives him 4.
That hits.
And see. Ooh, oh! Damn!
34 damage.
34 damage. All right.
Yes.
She doesn't have to roll a con for this shit?
Oh. He's point blank. He's very close.
Very close. I'm aware. That's 30.
So this is not a con thing. This is a we need to kill her.
34 points of damage. Okay. You watch as it slams into her chest, and she looks down. Like you see only a few points of blood, and the guy behind you.
Oh.
Oh, he fucked.
She transferred the damage.
You look to Imnostra, point at all of them, and say, "Wall of fire."
Yeah.
As you're saying that, the creature holds up its arm, and let me see what it's gonna do real quick.
She has voodoo dolls.
Essentially, yeah. I had fun making this encounter.
Gonna die.
Yeah, but you'll die in a blaze of glory. Don't worry.
God!
Yes.
Technically, if the lady's calling the shots, she just saw what Shuffle did in one shot. Is he gonna be going after Shuffle?
Well, let's see. And to be fair, you also said wall of fire. Let's see. Imnostra, Shuffle. Let's see. What is he gonna do?
Nothing. Hopefully.
Does he respond to me?
1 second here. I need to roll for that. That's a natural 1. He says nothing.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a little token on him for myself. So I remember as he... Whoops, that's the wrong direction. There we go. Disappears. And
Oh,
you,
okay.
hear
Cast
the,
invisibility.
you hear the incantation. It is invisibility.
Well.
So you don't know where
Blind
he's
sense
moving.
doesn't
All
help
you know,
on this.
Blind sense would, but not from where she currently is.
I have an idea. Wait, I have an idea.
Yes.
We'll get to that on your turn. Alex, it is your turn.
On the bat I go.
Hopping on.
Oh, wait. I can shoot right before I do that. Hold up.
Okay.
Please. 16 misses, doesn't it?
16 does miss.
Damn it.
You're
I don't have any-
inspired.
Huh?
She
inspired
used her
you
inspire.
again, remember, didn't she?
Oh!
No,
I thought she re-inspired her.
she did not re-inspire.
No, she inspired Imnostra.
Yes.
And onto the bat I go.
Onto that you go.
It's me.
Imnasha's not one of the people that have a shell, is she?
A shell?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh no.
Alright, so the
I
one...
love how Mollymorph has been left to deal with the others.
He's
Pretty
been
much.
doing pretty good with them crits.
I gotta go back over there. Holy shit.
Molly gets
He rolled
bitten.
a nat one, didn't he?
He rolled a the thing rolled a natural 20 to bite him. But it rolled natural 1s for the d4s, so that's only 4 points of damage.
Minimum damage on a crit. That's my specialty.
That will also hit with the trident, and he is now grappled with 6 points of
Limey.
damage.
Limey, please.
We'll get there.
Help my boy.
Alright. It is now Minnie's turn. What is Minnie doing?
Minnie got this thing right. 10 feet. Yep. Okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to.
Mark, help him.
He is fine.
He's a grown ass man.
He took 6 points of damage.
He's a level 8.
I'm worried.
You can be worried. That's not my job to care for him.
Where is she going? Oh, over there. Okay, cool. What's
60
up?
feet upward.
Come fly. I imagine this is the song he's singing. Just come fly with me.
You're going to have to move me to wherever you think I'm. Wait, no, 30 feet. I'm assuming basically it would be.
Oh, you. You do not come along for the ride.
He just
Oh, come
latches
on.
onto the bat.
Have a
Question,
good
are you making
time.
her dash and continue it as a bonus action?
No.
She had to move 10 feet to move out first. And
She also can't dash as a bonus action.
also,
No, dash is an action. Continue the song as a bonus
Oh yeah,
action.
yeah. She is.
that's what she's doing.
I thought you said, are you gonna make her dash as a
Yeah,
bonus
no.
action? Yeah, no, she's continuing the song. So, can I get a wisdom save from that bitch who's chanting?
1 second here. 2, 4, 5 feet. On its turn. Okay, so it will be they'll be Oh, this is gonna be glorious.
Wait, are they willing to jump off the side of the edge for a minute?
You don't know.
No.
Alright, so you move within range. Let me see here real quick.
Wisdom save from anyone who can hear this, actually. So, I'm pretty sure that includes the cultists.
Well, you had to move 20 feet, don't forget, so it doesn't include all of the cultists, just most of them. So, 1 second here. This is going to be fun for them.
And the creature that just turned invisible. Speaking of which, can she see him?
Who?
Minnie. She's got blind sight, 60 feet.
60 feet, yes, but not...
Okay, so
Not
no,
that
she can't
far.
see him.
No.
Okay. That was my question, because I'm like, I don't know how far away he was.
Lucky son of a gun. Alright.
Going a little bit into
Let's save.
the other
Oh,
game time, but yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's either that or we leave it, in the middle of combat, and I don't really want to do that. Yeah, even with that, I don't think it does. Does it have anything else? Nope, that's still that. Good to know. And they get a save at the end of each of their turns, which I'll do later. That is plus... Ooh, that is a failure. That is still plus 2. That's still only an 11. That is a failure. Also, the same roll. Gosh dang, these these guys are very easily swayed.
Did the woman
You don't know
succeed?
yet.
Okay.
Well, it's because I haven't rolled it yet. Very easily swayed. When you're not rolling high and it's for the bad guys and everyone's just like, yes. I'm just sitting here like, oh, well, yep, that's the thing. Oh, son of a gun. No freedom. She does not seem to be looking away. She is focusing on the two in front of her.
Alright, so it didn't work on that bitch, but it did at least get her voodoo dolls.
Which, majority of the voodoo dolls. So they start...
This is why I love crowd control!
Move them a little bit further. As they all begin dashing, trying to run over. They're all in the walkways. They're like, like holding out their arms towards her. The other one is just looking and just like, look,
The fuck?
Mistress. He holds up his bow as he takes a shot at. 1 second here. Odd for shuffle, even for Nostra. Odd it is.
Shuffle has become a target.
That's a miss.
You that one, didn't you?
No, he rolled a 13. Total, not on the die.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Here. Alright, Molly's turn. Swing, swing, swing. That's a miss.
Oh,
That's a hit. That's a hit. What's
Good
in
boy.
here?
He's doing
Hold on.
work.
Yeah, no, he's able to hold on to his weapon this time, so he does get his third attack does continue to have the Slayer damage. So let's take that off for his non-Slayer weapon. And that is 14 points of damage. As he at the one right in front of him. He's not even bothering to break the grapple. He's just like, oh, well, if you really want to do that. All right, Limey's turn. Limey is not happy about that.
I wonder if Limey has Dimension Door as a bard.
See here, let me check something real quick. Oh, that doesn't tell me a thing. Just real quick, trying to move quickly.
Aw, that's sweet.
Aww.
There's people giving advice on how to stay warm and such because it's freezing cold.
Right.
And then someone reblogged talking about, how to check for animals on your wheels because like your tire's warmer.
Right.
And they posted a guide of like how to make a cheap winter shelter for small animals if you felt like you
Aw.
wanted to do that.
Aww.
Oh, that's cute.
I thought you said because of what Oz said in the roll.
Oh, I
That's a meme.
It's me.
That's
I
not
know.
cute. Don't you dare call it.
Oz.
Memes can be cute.
Oz.
Uh,
Oh.
Limey blinks for a moment, thinks about it, holds up a finger, just like, this is a terrible idea. Snaps her fingers, and she is going to cast Shatter.
Is it what I think it is? Yes! I'm sorry. I love this spell too much.
And she's going to cast it in such a
Such a way.
outside that it hits all three of these guys. So
Molly?
Molly is safe. That's a failure.
Molly
That
is
is a
safe.
failure. And ironically, the charmed one is successful.
Wait, question. How does it hit them and not Molly somehow?
She aimed it outside.
She put it
She aimed it to the right.
somewhere there. Okay, got it.
Gimme-kun?
It's muted. Probably
So
not
okay.
muted, I don't know.
the one in front of Molly,
Damn.
yeah, just if she had casted just at level 2, she would have just as it cracks, it just kind of like rumbles forward, kind of stares, and just like falls back. Second one also,
Nice.
and the one that took half damage, that's
And he makes a wisdom save to try and snap out of it.
yep, that's 24. That's 12, and his wisdom save is still garbage. So Limey kind of like waves at Molly. Hey, hold on. Let me see. How far does Bardic Inspiration go?
I would assume it would be
within
like
60
60 feet.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, "Excuse me, pardon me." She's gonna just step out. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, they're all over there. That's nice. Nostra's turn.
Oh God, where's the cult? Is the cultist leader lady
Right in
still-
front of you. And she's still looking at you with that quick chanting that she's saying.
Fireball.
I just imagine
Wall of
like
fire.
I can't. Is she the only one in the radius of wall of fire?
it's
Depends
not
on where you
worth
cast
it.
it. If you cast it on
Yeah.
the people behind you, you can wall of fire them. If you're doing it
Oh,
only on
I'm
her, you
going
wouldn't.
for her. I'm going for her. I'm gonna do fireball on her.
Fireball?
Fireball.
Fire
This
bolts?
would be a grace use.
Oh.
Okay, just making sure.
That's a 19 to hit.
That's not how
Okay, are you
fireball
using
works.
fireball or firebolt? The cantrip or the spell?
Spell.
Okay, good. I want to make sure.
Fireball is an
that
AoE.
hits. Yeah, firebolt is single target and it's a cantrip. That
No,
hits.
Guru, fireball
That hits.
doesn't hit. It's a dex save.
No, I know, but she said firebolt.
I said
Oh.
ball.
Oh, then,
Ball!
Oh.
The spell! spell. She said spell when you asked spell or
Okay.
cantrip.
Thank you. So she has to make a dex save. Stop going for freedom. You've given them ideas, Paris. I have to get new dice. Ones that haven't heard you screaming
wait.
freedom.
I'm gonna give you a suggestion that I'm giving you permission right here to hit both of them. Shuffle will be fine. Do this to hit both
Oh
of
right,
them.
did you have evasion?
You've heard stories at this point of Shuffle dodging literal lightning.
Okay, so
Uh,
I'll do whatever Butters is suggesting, and that's a 19 to hit.
It's not a 19 to
doesn't-
hit. It is your spell
doesn't-
save
I mean,
DC.
it's a. Oh, it
Yeah.
is? Okay, that's fine.
Yes. What is your spell save DC?
15?
Okay. Dex save from Shuffle.
No matter what, I take half if I fail either.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll that dex save.
I think he's trying, but I think it's lagging.
Okay. So
Nat
that's,
one.
Oh
yep,
God!
that's
Thank
half
you
damage.
for this, actually. Yeah, thank you. No, because that would have been a nat 1 for my gunshot. So
Yeah, for
Yeah.
your gun. Yeah.
So Amnastra, roll 8d6.
Okay, D6.
Yep.
Alright.
Son of a... Oh, he has got 2 effects.
And do it on the computer because it's not worth to roll all those dice.
I need more d6s.
Level 8. That's some.
no, not level 8. Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, which level then?
It's just 24 damage.
No,
so
yeah,
I take
just the
12.
24
Okay.
damage.
I'm gonna roll for flame scale too.
Okay.
A few more of those.
Shit, that's on me too.
Mm-hmm.
Which adds
At least
3
it's
points
still-
of damage.
3 points.
Just one more point of damage.
She's 27.
Yeah, and the fire's white.
Butters, your thing is doing the thing again.
Sorry, what's it doing?
The measuring stick thing.
God damn it. Sorry.
You're fine. So it makes that a 27.
Yes.
Alright, so you wanted to hit the thief, in the, not the thief, the cultist in the back.
Cultist leader.
Cultist leader, of course.
And the cultist in the back, yeah. Because how I told her to end.
I know. That's why I was double checking.
This is beautiful. Since I'm out grocery shopping like a mature adult, and they have like two different kinds of candy, held it away. So I read some milk nips.
Oh, I love
Did it
nips.
hit? How much damage? Is she dead, please?
She's not gonna
she
be dead.
dodged.
She dodged?
She dodged, so she took half damage. Yep. And
How about the little boy back there?
he you just seem to go, ah! He's still alive, but he's singed and on fire.
Look how like he's currently on fire.
Miss?
Yep.
I didn't think 27 was gonna kill her in the first place. She seems like a big bad.
Tenebris, it is your turn.
How far away is he from this cultist leader?
150 plus 20. No, actually not 20, 25. So 175 feet.
What if he jumped?
You would have to make an athletics check, but you can try.
What if I use Step of the Wind and jumped?
Step of the Wind does increase your jump range, so I'd say yes, you could. That would mean that you're not using your Shadow Step. That is bonus action.
Oh, now that we're more
That's
close
fine.
up, is this the guy
Just-
that
I
the girl
just
just came in
wanna-
fucked this shit up?
Well, let him finish his turn. We'll get to you when it's your turn.
What was I saying?
You're still 150 feet away. Because you managed to get halfway there last turn.
If I jumped, how far away would I be? Well, with the Step of the Wind.
Step of the Wind. Strength is 10. So it'd be part of your movement, I think. I'm trying to remember how to long jump. Make me do math, man!
It's 10 plus your strength modifier.
Which
Or
is
your
0.
strength total.
Strength
Oh, strength
score.
total. So you'd
Strength
be able to jump
score.
20 feet.
Um,
If that's how that is.
just
Jump, long
Strength.
jump. Come on. Where's my long jumps? I Oh, long jumps in here.
If you do Step of the Wind, I think your long jump like
It's
double.
double. Sorry. Yeah.
So you'll be able to jump 40 feet. Which would get you a lot closer, but you'd have to get close enough to actually be able to jump over next to her.
Imagine jumping for 40 feet straight. That's a lot of air time.
Mm-hmm.
What if he just shadow stepped over and then ran, or like ran a bit, shadow stepped and then ran?
Shadow step, you couldn't run do the the 40.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but like
You'd
if
be within 20 feet, 20, 40, 20, you'd be within 40 feet of her.
if I just shadow stepped.
If you shadow step, ran, dash, you'd be within 40 feet of her. So next turn you'd be close enough to actually try and get a hit in on her.
Okay. I'll just do that.
Okay, so you zoom, you run past and kind of see this cultist strike, reaching out towards Minnie near the edge, just like as you just like you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Colt is coming.
No, he's trying to reach out to her because he's struggling to do it without jumping into the pit.
I don't know. He sounded a little.
That's your perception. That's your fault, not mine. Speaking
Didn't
of,
sound too
all of
listy.
them are going to dash forward. If I can get onto the right, there we go. So all three of these guys are now over here, and they're like, as they're like, no, come back, don't leave. And also you hear these shouts, and you're just like, okay. Cult leader does not look pleased by this. Let me see what she's
I'm your
gonna
number
do.
one fan.
Also, with the fireball, let me roll something real quick.
Does someone drop concentration?
No. But her hood falls
No.
back, and you see her form change.
Oh, I was talking
What
about
she
the
look like?
invisible creature.
She.
Which also, no, that half the damage would be. No, that's fine. Thank you for reminding me about concentration. I need to make sure that the creature was, yeah, her hood is off. Her features were those in Astra. You remember this woman. She's definitely the one that, messed you up, or rather messed up the guy that you were trying to get information out of. And then as you set off the fireball, you see her hood fall back and her form changes. Her physical form, like hair, like the features, stay generally the same, but you see her skin tone shift. Her eyes get this slitted nature to them as she goes from a very pale, almost washed out skin color to a deep violet skin color with razor fangs in her mouth as she growls at you.
In Abyssal, Imnach is gonna say, "Oh my God, you're so hot."
What race is she?
Roll an Arcana check. I'll say on
Oh
your
yeah, me
turn.
too.
You can. Not right now.
Is that gonna be my
Okay.
action?
I'll say it's your reaction. If you want to do it now.
Sure. No.
Your turn's up next, so that's yeah, no, evasion is
No.
not.
Oh my God, you're so hot. Please marry me.
Let's see here what she's gonna do. Does she think she can do that? Probably have to roll an intelligence check for her to see if she figures this out.
Here's what out. Oh no, I'm so scared.
Mm,
Is.
Yep, that beats the DC.
What's
So for
happening?
it, she glances to Shuffle. Right, you see her eyes like slide down to Groovy. Snarls and kind of not spits off to the side, but she looks like she wants to. As she, let's see how long this takes.
I'm gonna be right back.
It was exactly what I thought it was. She holds up her hand and it's like, fine, I can wait. Glory to Grazit can come when I please. and she
Fuck, dude.
vanishes.
Where she
no,
go?
She is no longer in combat. She is gone.
She teleported or she's
Yeah.
invisible?
No, you see her like shift out of reality and vanish.
Ah, great.
Is the big monster still here?
Guru, now can I use my reaction to cast Arcana?
Yes, I'll say you can now roll your Arcana check.
19.
Oh.
Do I know the spell?
You know that she used plane shift.
Fuck, she's gone. Damn, she's gone. Dude.
I don't know. The monster is still invisible, I'm not sure, so I don't think we know
Can she
where it
control
is.
this thing from a different plane of existence, Guru?
You don't know.
I feel like we're about to find out!
No, don't like that.
All right. So what are you doing?
I promise not. No, you can't talk. Never mind. Wrong character.
Wrong character. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That Shovel says that in character.
It just says fuck, dude.
Fuck, dude.
All right.
I'll just hold my action if that big boy reappears, and Queen will use her reaction to help me.
All right. So that's your
I'm
turn.
back.
Welcome back.
She plane shifted out.
All right. So
Why this is
You-
like counterspell was essential to any good D&D.
It's a 7th level.
shuffle.
Huh?
You feel it like a tension for a moment as you're reading, as you like suddenly hear a. You're like, where is he? Where is it? Don't see him. Actually, let me check something real quick.
Where did the person go?
They plane
She-
shifted.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, don't like
They
that.
are.
This is why counterspell is essential to every good D&D game. I'm telling.
Yeah, but you can't prepare for every situation, and they didn't realize that casters would be part of this. It's not action to do, so yep, it's still invisible.
Oh, I was gonna say, please make him push Shuffle in the, just fucking push him in the fucking
The water.
But I don't even think water would matter at this point because that's just concrete at that point while hitting it, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Alex, it is your turn. You see all these people reaching out to Minnie. One of them in the back, he's like looking around, just like, Mistress! And the Akuto others, are like,
How far away from me are the cultists?
From the side that you currently have been, you went 40 feet out. If you hold your action to wait for Minnie to go another 60 feet, they'd be within 150 feet.
If I shout, can they hear?
I mean, they're currently not going to listen to you because they're currently charmed, so, or not charmed, incapacitated, so probably not.
If Minnie stops singing, can she talk to them?
Yes, but everyone who is currently charmed would no longer be charmed. And right now, Minnie's got crowd control on lock.
Question.
So if they're charmed, they can't be talked to.
They're considered incapacitated.
I thought they could be. I thought it was a way you could also persuade people, though.
You can persuade people, yes, but right now they're incapacitated. They can only listen to the song.
Ah. Gotcha. Okay. How likely am I to make them drop into this pit?
They will not endanger their lives, if that's what you're asking.
Damn.
Minnie could, if you're like trying to have Minnie like pick them up and drop them, they
Oh, no, it
technically
says
can't.
It doesn't
active
avoid.
reactions.
It doesn't avoid opportunity attacks before moving into damaging terrain such as lava or a pit, or
Oh.
whenever it takes damage from a source other than Minnie, a target can repeat the saving throw. So if they fail, they will in fact throw themselves into that pit.
Oh, in which case, all
You
of these
based them
people
off
are
of
in
a
the pit.
heartbeat.
Yeah, all these people are in the pit. My apologies. Let's find out. So I said that was 200 feet down. What's the maximum terminal velocity? 20d6?
Yep, and that's exactly what
19d6.
you have to roll anyway.
I'm going to roll this on the stream so people can actually see what I'm rolling. Just for fun.
You're about to physically roll 19d6, you
I was-
absolute mad lad.
I would do it. You can't stop me.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
To be fair, currently Shuffle rolls
A lot of d6.
a lot of d6.
Hey! Guess what?
I'm taking it. Are they dead?
All of them are gone.
Good.
And from underneath you, during your turn, you actually do also see a form, white skin, just reaching up, starting to drag them under.
Oh, that's an aboleth, ain't it?
More than likely. So their corpses are being dragged under.
I am going to like nudge Minnie, and I know she can't move until the later turn, but I'm going to nudge Minnie and go so far away from that pit you don't want him to reach you. I want you over there as soon as possible.
Yes, mommy. Alright, so
And
that's...
I'm going to. Can I ready an action?
You can.
If I see a tentacle shoot out to grab.
It's 200 feet down. If it has
No,
200-foot tentacle, that's impressive.
Hey, I don't know this though.
This is true.
If I see anything coming out that looks like it might attack me, my bat, or any of my comrades near the edge, I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
So is combat still a thing currently?
We'll
And
see.
Guru, why did this one never move?
Yeah, that's a good
It's not
question.
his
That's what I
turn
was
yet.
wondering.
No, but it's been its turn before.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, she moved last turn, and Minnie moves after his turn.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why it didn't move.
Yeah, he's not one of the cultists. Okay, he's
Yes.
some fucker.
Yeah, he's got his own turn. Which, speaking
So
of,
all these motherfuckers failed their save?
all the ones that are in the water right now, yes.
Only.
Only one cultist didn't. Shuffle, you got
This
the
was
thing
good.
again.
Fuck, dude, what the fuck?
Where? I don't. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
So this guy kind of like gently pushes past Lamy. He's like, 10, 15, 20.
Wait! I think you misunderstood.
What?
It has to make another saving throw before it tosses itself into the pit.
Ah, okay. That one does not. It's at the edge. Hold on. Let me double check real quick.
I'm not complaining
Yep.
when I say this, but you're not going to
alright,
redact the cultists.
One cultist.
Okay.
Only one of them saved. Everyone else rolled under a 13. So, one cultist is alive, and one of the Kuoto is alive, which I will mark them all as being either dead or alive.
I can
Actually, two cultists
absolutely
are alive.
abuse this so bad, and you know I'm gonna.
That's what you're supposed to do.
To be fair, this was like the perfect situation for that
Right?
ability.
It absolutely
It's like a
was.
paladin. No, it's like a paladin against undead.
hmm
It's not gonna happen
Not every
too
time.
often unless you're in a campaign set for it.
hmm
Yeah.
I mean, wait. We have to start Elements and Shadows soon, so...
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Minnie
Do
moving?
you want a sake of brevity this Guru by any chance?
We'll get to the top of the round. We'll see if we sake of brevity this.
I gave her exact instructions to move across the cavern, so basically I gave her instructions to move here. So I don't know how far she can go
With
if
120
she
feet?
dashes.
That's
Yeah.
120 feet
Awesome.
plus 60 is 180. No, she's still not fully over, but she's still going. Sorry. Moving just... still
Yeah,
sinking, I'm
she's-
guessing?
Yeah.
Alright, and here's to see...
Hang on.
Hmm?
Yeah, no, if there's someone still alive, yeah, okay.
I'm going to roll a wisdom save for the cultist. Still not jumping in. Still charmed, though. And the one behind Shuffle... he pulls out a dagger, and
Shovel is basically with the two fingers as the come here motion.
he stares you in the eye and says, Hailgrust, and slits his throat.
Oh! Well then.
Fuck you.
Now we'll sake of
He
brevity
knew.
this.
He knew he couldn't win.
Now we'll sake of
Right.
brevity this, as Molly kind of looks over and is like, hey, what you looking at? He's going to kick him in.
Please shove him. Thank you.
And
He
19 versus
did
a
it.
13. Yep, that guy just like, "Rah!" As he, I'm not even going to roll damage, he just,
No, keep the 69. It's perfect.
69 is perfect.
I'm going to send that to Emmy.
We did it! Yay!
Yay.
And that is where we'll end the session. We will clean up what is going on with the rest of this later. We still have Elements in Shadow that's going to be coming up right now. Yeah, we're supposed to be there. This went a little bit.
Let's get this started quickly.
Yeah, of course, but
Are we up a level yet?
not yet.
Did
But with all that you've just gone through, it's more just we need cleanup before we actually get into level up. So don't worry, that's coming soon. But in the meantime, let me just stop this real quick. So for the wrap up, thank you everyone so much for watching. We are doing Elements in Shadow after this for everyone who's on stream. For everyone who's not, we also have Elements in Shadow, which we do stream as well, same day, right after this. So if you want to tune in to watch this, you can watch that just after. And yeah, we had a lot of fun with this, making some interesting plays. And we're going to get the wrap up for what's going on with that next week. If you like this and you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, leave us a comment, let us know what you think of it. Subscribe, you know. Let me give you more of that good D&D content. And until next time, we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Oh, yeah.
Bye, NPR. I love you.
National Public Radio, you're a great man.